Right, welcome along to the MRP special event endurance race here at Spa in the broadcasting lounge with the full crew tonight. How is everyone?
Yep. Good, Wayne. How are you? Shane, how are you going, mate?
Yeah, good, thanks, Sean.
And I think we've even got Doug. How you going, Doug?
Yeah, doing really good. Thank you very much for having me here. I was going to be turning laps tonight, but an earlier incident this week on the mountain bike resulted in a few broken ribs, so I'm being relegated back to the broadcasting lounge with my favourite Muppet friends.
Very cool. And Shane, how are you, mate?
Yeah, real good, thanks. Here at Spa, 2-hour race tonight. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, cheers to MRP. So, yeah, tell us a bit more about the event, Sean.
So Barry's come along and he's done this GT3 2-hour event. All the entries, it's a paid entry, so you got to pay to be on track here tonight. I think it was around $50. And everyone goes into the draw who finishes. A few rules, okay, which we'll talk about during the stream. But finishes and for a Simucube base, which is an amazing prize to give away. So thank you very much, Barry. He's on track as well. And this is basically just a bit of promoting for him, and we've jumped on board and offering our services free for him. So he's really thankful that we're doing this all free, and hey, we love doing it. So that's why we're here, and yeah, I look forward to see how this race plays out.
Yeah, definitely enjoy our time in the broadcasting lounge, feet kicked back, checking out the racing, and yeah, for sure.
Popcorn on.
Love it, and yeah, we'll try not to laugh too much at the incidents that happen along the course of the evening. So.
Sorry, Wayne, stop talking for me on these things. I will be laughing, and it's just what I do.
Oh, very good. So 10 minutes left in practice.
Oh, yes, okay, a bit more talking about that. Yep, so practice was 45 minutes, something that we don't normally do here in the broadcasting lounges. We've loaded this race, and it's a lone qualification. So 2 laps in quali for each driver, so which we will not be broadcasting that side of things. So you're just going to have to bear in mind and let the guys do their laps because it's lone qualifier. So once that's out of the way, we'll be straight into the race. We'll talk to you through who's going where in qualifying, but it's 2 quick laps, and then we're into it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and what are we looking? 35 cars in tonight?
Well, yeah, we should number that. I have a few more on the numbers, but obviously Doug pulled out, so that's one out, and yeah, so big field
Doug.
actually. Yeah, big field. So
yeah, it's always a shame when Doug pulls out.
You're gonna have to excuse some of Doug's comments tonight. He's on a bit of medication due to an incident with a mountain bike and a tree. So yeah.
Yeah, one of those moving trees. He's had something to do with trees lately, hasn't he? What's going on about trees and Doug? Yes. So
another private joke in the broadcasting lounge.
Can confirm I am on no trees at the moment.
Oh, cool. Well done. And tonight we've got a lot of drivers we don't normally commentate against, which is actually quite exciting for me personally. You can see these different people and see the good, the bad, and the ugly. I believe their I ratings, most of them are very high regarding, except for one broadcaster.
My big 500.
I wasn't going to throw a number out there, Wayne.
helps out when we go on the enduros, though, eh? The iRacing ones.
Yeah.
All good. Right, a guy we know a little bit about. Bruce Tannock, the Mag and Turbo car there.
Famous Mag and Turbo, yes. So Bruce currently, where is he on the old list there? He's 9th.
Yeah,
that's all right.
With a 218 flat. Pretty much.
Yeah. Shows you, I think we've got some GT specialists when we've seen 216 and a half of Hugo Allen. He obviously races cars for real as well, old Hugo. And Zach, who we don't know much about. There's a few names out there we don't know much about. Oh, BJ's doing really well in 4th. Oh, all right. Hopefully he doesn't do that during the race.
You know, Bruce.
No. And Graham Smith actually was very quick as well. So We expect that from him, but this is a 2-hour event, not a 15-lap race. So looking forward to it.
No first lap blues. Take it easy, guys. Adjust your brakes. No
and
10
so
wide at turn 1.
Or big crash in the middle of that back straight and make me giggle my way through. And so there is only 5 fast repairs for these drivers tonight. 40 incident points before they have to travel through the lane, so that includes off tracks. And if anyone knows anything about Spa, there's a heap of places where you can get off tracks. So in one lap, I think I was getting 5 or 6. So I'm glad I'm up in the lounge and not on the track.
So we're going to be looking at a few compulsory pit stops there.
Yes. So gas is only at 40% for all of these cars. So we should be seeing 3 to 5 pit stops, and us cheeky buggers have made it the extra long pit. So they've got to come in one way and basically cruise for so long before they can get to their pit box. That'd be good to watch.
Just going on the pit stops there also, I just had a look down through the team registrations, and it looks like there's at least 16 teams that have been registered. So there's a few people out there doing a solo for the 2 hours, so they won't be doing a driver swap. But there's a few people here that have paired up with some extras, so that'll probably end up meaning that those guys might suffer a wee bit longer sitting in the pit swapping out drivers.
So yes, we did actually ask this question, and I had from a great source that they reckoned that they've fixed that problem. But I believe it still could be there. Yes, I'm right with you, Doug. But someone reckoned it may cover it. I don't know. But you're right, so I think you're at a disadvantage if you've got a team anyway. So
quite a few MRP cars in here tonight, as you'd expect.
Yeah.
Actually, correction on that, there's close to 22 registered teams, and there's only about the remainder of that 35 are individual drivers.
Yeah, there's a few. Nothing. Oh, so we could be thrown a random yellow too. A random yellow may happen.
May
happen. Where's my phone? Because I've got that password for shortening the yellows as well. So.
Very good.
Yeah. And I must confirm the stream is sounding brilliant, guys. When I hear my own voice, it's sounding awesome.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
That's going to be good. So we only got 5 minutes left.
Let's have a look around the track, Shane, eh? What do you reckon?
Yes, he is.
John.
Yeah, so John's obviously a driver we don't see much of, but he's obviously in the MRP stable.
Jacinda Ardern Motorsports New Zealand. Right, hot lap, Spa, go Shane.
Right, so coming down the pit straight now, across the line to start a lap, heading into La Source hairpin, turn 1, hard on the brakes, back down to first gear, coming wide and turn back at the corner and then get the throttle down. You can be pretty aggressive on the throttle on these guys with the traction control, pulling gears now down the straight, coming downhill a little bit, and then the left-hand Rolo Rouge, flat out through here, small lift through Radion, a big moment through Radion but holds it together. So not quite the fastest line through there, you want to keep it in a straight line obviously if you can. Pulling up to 6th gear now down Kimmel Straight, and then hard on the brake to Lacombe. Turn it in 2nd gear right hander into the left, hold it over to the left as much as you can, short shift to 3rd and then carry the momentum through the right hander. Pulling gears now back onto the brakes, down to 2nd gear for Rivage. Understeer central here, it's a downhill off camber corner so it just wants to suck you out all the way around. 3rd gear, bit of brake through there. Use plenty of the exit curve but try not to get it off track. Pulling gears again now up to 5th gear. On the brakes back to 4th for pull on. Long downhill double left hander here. Pick up the throttle as early as you can, carry that momentum down the hill. On the brakes into fingers, turns 12 and 13. Hold it to the right as much as you can here and then into the left. And now up to 4th gear, come across to the left, back down to 3rd. Late apex here, try and open it up as much as you can. Down the throttle just a little bit through curve pull Freya, and then flat out through here. Couple of little kinks to the right, and then you're going to come back across to the left here. And now we're coming up towards Blanchimont, which is a still flat out left-hand turn, although he's actually backed it off just a little bit through there. The Porsche lift off oversteer, bringing the rear end of the car around and down through the gears, back to 1st gear for the bus stop chicane. The left-hander here is the final corner. Get the throttle down and then pulling gears again and across the line to finish the lap of Spa.
Yeah, that was a 218.33 with John's best time is a 216.536. So obviously had a draft at some point along the way there to get that 216.
I'd say it's 216. I'd say it's 216. Probably done with low fuel in the quali setup, where this is probably more of a longer run setup where he's having to lift at a couple of spots where he probably didn't need to lift with no fuel in it.
Oh, yep, here we go.
Okay.
On to it. Simrig's Beamer, Andrew Dyson.
I bet you he doesn't suck.
Yeah.
And boom, drop the mic, mate. Drop the mic. I was going to walk away, but you can't really walk anywhere with your ribs, so.
You've made the street already, Doug. That's the call of the night, I'd say, man. Well done.
Yep.
3rd spot, Andrew
I'm
Dyson.
done.
might as well end the stream right here, I think.
For safety reasons.
Oh, if I was Barry, I'd be happy with that. That's awesome. Is that Brett in the pits there?
Yep.
Yeah. Getting medieval on the tyres.
Now anybody who says the GT3 cars can't do skids, there's your proof that they can.
There you go.
You just don't know how to do them properly.
Traction control off, light it up.
So practice nearly over, so we're going to have to talk a bit of jargon for 10 minutes and then get this thing rolling.
Yeah, I suppose what we could talk about during that time period is a wee bit about MRP and some of the products they have and what great prize that people, well, what one person will be able to walk away with at the end of the night, and give people a bit of a rundown as to what that is and why it is such an awesome prize.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so they are all racing for Simucube, is it? Is that the one of those things?
It is. Simucube.
Awesome. Yeah, huge frenzy. Well done, Barry. Very cool. And a great turnout and a lot of support, obviously. So, very good. All right, as we roll around and have a look around Spa, we can probably...
Some trees there for everyone to look at.
Yay!
So we just got a problem, obviously, while we're waiting for them to do their quality. We've got a problem, one guy can't enter. Being these bloody team events, sometimes they can be a little tricky, can't it? So
Yeah.
I'm not too sure what's going on there. Something to do with Steam, but who knows?
Steam is a bit of a mission rather than running directly through
Yeah.
iRacing, so yeah. Sorry,
Uh,
man. Not much we can do about that.
No, but so hopefully, because you can still enter during quali, I believe, so you still should be able to get in. That's once the race starts that you can't physically join. Oh, you can if you're registered, but yeah.
Not to rub salt in the wound, but I use Steam and I'm not racing, but I've managed to join.
I'll tell you
There
what,
we go.
I had nothing to do all day except for sit in a seat, mate. I'd be able to join too.
Yeah.
Mm.
Poor Doug.
Yes. All right. So
No sympathy.
2 hours around here. So, how many laps do you reckon? Ooh, anyone done that math? Shane, I'm disappointed.
Shane would have.
Yeah, well, I can't say I have, to be honest.
What?
Yeah, I know. And what part of the track's your favourite? I do love coming up the hill through the S's foot flat. I wasn't actually foot flat when I was driving today in there, so pretty impressed to keep foot flat through there. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, that is wicked, eh? Coming down around the final turn or into turn one and then just down that hill and through the bottom, and yeah.
Yeah, hold
This-
on.
Yeah. Yeah, eyes shut. Into it.
All right.
Maybe,
So
maybe
the
that's why my I rating's only 500.
yeah. Because your eyes are shut too much, mate. Should be good. Should be good.
Yeah, no worries.
All right.
So, yeah, once these guys start getting some laps down, well, then we'll be able to have a look and see where they're coming into quali. And
Yeah, I thought I'd go through the rules for the prizes so everyone
oh
can
yeah,
understand what Barry is trying to do for the race and for the prizes. All right. So here we go. There is no live race control, but we are race control. Teams must finish within 10 laps of the winner to be eligible for the raffle. So no just sitting in a pit lane and rage quitting and then coming back. Additional prizes may be given out. The draw of the prizes will be done the following week, so they won't get announced tonight. As I said earlier, it's 5 fast repairs, 40 incident points before a drive-through, open setups with 40% fuel, and it is going to happen very shortly in about how many minutes? I saw that time, 7 minutes.
yeah.
So first place will get 3 extra entries to the draw. Second place will get 2, and third place will get 1. The top 10 qualifying teams will get an extra 2 entries. The top 10 placings will gain an extra entry. So there you go. So it does pay to be up the pointy end of the. I don't know how it's going to go if Barry pulls his own name out. It's going to be a bit weird.
Woohoo!
Yeah. I think that'll be a redraw.
Well, maybe that's why he's racing.
Because he wants to win it. Yes.
Very good.
So,
very good.
yeah, it's taken a little bit to get this race organised. So I'd like to thank Barry, Wayne, you, obviously you guys for coming on board doing the broadcast as well. So always appreciate Shane and Doug, and one of our drivers, Craig. He's obviously had a bit of input as well. So it's taken a lot of texting between me and Barry trying to get it right, and him telling me I'm doing things wrong.
Yeah, no, very cool, and yeah, certainly a lot of interest in that Simucube. Looking at this, looking at the amount of guys in the sim and the cars that are going to be on track very soon.
I've just been doing some quick maths to answer your earlier question, Wayne, about how many laps we expect to see in the race. So based on a 1:16 is the fastest lap time. 2:16. Apologies. So 2:16 is the fastest lap time. Not accounting for pit stops, we would expect to see 41 laps. So by the time you account for the number of pit stops we're going to see in the race, that would probably come down to maybe 39 laps.
Oh, there we go.
And it was me who asked the question, not Wayne, but that's okay. We'll forgive you for that too.
So the timing tower it's changing. I can't display it on screen, but looks like Zach White is
Ratway.
Yeah, that's the one. And Andrew,
well done.
Andrew Non-Sucky Dyson is second. no, we won't.
I wonder if he gets sick of that joke. I bet you he's absolutely sick of it. Jimmy Ball. I think we can come on.
Nathan Anderson just shot up to 4th in the
17.8. So these times are very quick. Apparently, if you do, sorry, just to change it back to that guy trying to join, if you register as a team, you can't actually go out and register in another team.
Yeah, that is a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah. Oh, well, I think we're going to have, unfortunately, one person not making the grid.
Yeah, BJ O'Keefe, 6th spot.
Message
from Barry about that.
Yeah, Bruce Tanek, 7th. This is still preliminary, still could be somebody take the pole position up there. We'll just see what happens.
To do this track without an off track too is actually quite hard. So you might find there's only 10 people who qualify, and the rest will just go into where their practice times were. Yeah.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
I've seen one of these teams. The Life of Aaron is another guy. Who are you?
Hey, Shane. Sorry, Shane. Can you just quickly have a look at the Supercars NZ chat and have a look at the message from Barry and see if you've got an answer for that one?
Sure thing.
It's just under
He's
general chat.
been texting me and I got really nothing. So good old Doug spying stuff in the background there. Thank you.
Yeah, cheers. Which chat's that? I'm not even part of it.
It's our Discord Supercast chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No dramas. Alright,
Oh,
getting
Actually,
close now.
yeah, we are. We're doing all right. So go down the field a bit more too. See who's Kane's getting taken down a bit. But who else you got there, Wayne? To scroll through.
Oh yeah, so Kane,
Doug.
John
Oh no.
Douglas. Oh yeah, Douglas
Yeah,
Buckley. 13.
so wow, he's doing well.
Not
Oh,
last.
somebody just shut up. Aaron Shotter up into 13th. Changing things around a bit.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Hayden
See,
Gar. Oh.
So they're doing 19s now. These are 19 times. There was a 17 in
Yeah,
prep.
Drac Grenold.
Oh, good old Jack, young fella.
Shot up to 5th spot, so
Yeah,
pushed everybody
he's
down
our
there.
answer to Rian, isn't he?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he's coming a long way.
Yeah, with a 217.9. 1.5.
And we're still going. A few minutes. Just where's our Mr. Mason? Has he had a shocker? Has he had a good one?
Haven't even seen Mr. Mason pop up. Where are we?
No, he's looking like he's sitting around 9th.
Oh
yes.
yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Craig Mason, 218.346.
Yeah.
On a second lap in quali.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
sorry, they're all in their own little worlds at the moment, so we can't stream this, but yeah.
Right, it's coming back, mate. It's coming back in like a minute.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Sean mentioned the off tracks around here, and a number of guys might not get a time in. I was watching Hugo Allen and doing his qualifying laps because since I joined as a spectator, I was able to watch some laps. And Hugo, who performed quite well in practice, has failed to get a lap on the board.
So he's going to be good to watch coming through the field. That's going to be great to see. I like that. That's giving us something to talk about, giggle about, and for other drivers to pucker up about. We see him coming in the mirrors. Hey, the mirrors light up.
Yeah. Flashing lights, Mr. Mason. Back down to 10th. Matt Stevens up in the 9th. So yeah.
Let's have a look at results at my.
Yeah. 27 so far out of the 35.
Yeah.
Correct.
And that's it. Quali's done.
So Barry didn't set a time either. DHK.
Come from the back.
Yeah.
Alright, and they're climbing back into the world. Here we go.
Oh, look at that. So getting up, they got 2 minutes to grid up, and then we're going to be into the race. And this is one race. We're going to see the white flag, people. We promise you, we are going to bring you the white flag.
You sure?
Yeah. Well, we've got 2 extra helpers, mate. I'm sure we can stop talking.
Somebody's got to go. Oi, Wayne, buddy. Click on the link. Stop talking jargon and yeah.
Wow, look at that for a car.
Alright, so Zach Rattray White, first spot. Simrig's entry, Andrew Dyson second.
Awesome.
Still a few cars to jump in. Jack still getting his chuck this tower up here. Jack's still getting some rubber and some gas. Graham Smythe in there now in the Porsche. Flat black ready to get crazy. Nathan Anderson still to jump in into 5th. Jimmy Ball, 6th spot. Allport's Gaming. Jack Renauld, Allport's Gaming Ferrari. Callum Pratt, MRP.
Massive all ports in the front there. We didn't think all ports were going to get any coverage.
On the wagon on the car beside it.
Matt Stevens still to jump in. Craig Mason in the OKMS KRF beast there. Attempts what?
Teammate beside him. Well,
right, who's scrolling down the next team?
That'd be Shane. Shane can do that if you like.
We've got Brett O'Keefe lining up 11th, another OKMS car with KRF. Bruce Tannock in the Magnum Turbo car lines up 12th. Kane Milson 13th. Interesting livery on that one. Aidan Gregory lines up 14th. Aaron Shotter lines up 15th as they're starting to jump around a bit. Jason Douglas was 16th.
Yeah, they're sort of jumping all over the area now, so let's
alright. Get turn 1 sorted out, eh?
Look and suss out turn 1, eh?
This is where it's going to hit. Roaring down, it's going to be awesome.
Is that where we want to be?
Well, eventually, mate. The contact comes after turn 1 is where they normally spin.
Yeah.
Because we just obviously had a race here recently, so...
Let's have a look at Andrew Dice. Zachary gonna take the lead though.
Going through the last chicane before the start, the safety car is gone.
Is that a potato livery?
He's slow. Backing up the field.
He's holding it up.
He's gonna wait right to the green. Where is the green?
Mason having to take evasive action there.
Guys,
they'll get the green. They will get the green flag on the second straight
around the corner.
Display out, yeah. So they have to get through the hairpin first.
That's because I picked the wrong different pit bay. Maybe that's why it does that. Eh?
Yeah. With the endurance layout, it gives the green flag at the second start finish line.
Yes, which we're coming up to. Look, safety car's winning. Well, that's a cool camera. Brought to you by MRP, and they're off.
Yeah,
they're away.
Yeah, keep it there.
Firing into Eau Rouge, that's an awesome shot.
That is and they've got through there.
Yeah, bit of a moment.
Oh, KRF car spinning.
KRF out, but the rest,
I believe that is.
Yes, and
couple off. Cars on the left-hand side there.
Yeah, we'll try and get a replay of that once they come around. This is a 2-hour event, people.
Well, not as bad as that one the last time the GT3s raced here, but...
Sitting down in the single file now. Oh, another car spinning out in the back there. Was that Matthew Gerard?
Yeah, they don't quite have the grip on that first lap, eh?
Yeah, cold tyres.
Yeah. Some people think they do, but I've always found the...
Stop it!
Oh!
Aaron Shotter getting a bit crazy there.
Oh, I think he locked the rears full on, eh?
Yeah. Brake bias, boys, brake bias.
Very much like it might have got a bit of grass on the way in there, I think.
Alright, well, at least we got some replays. We have some replays. As they come through, there's the purple car looking on the inside there. No.
Someone maybe serving a slow down there. Was that Bruce? No, it's not Bruce Tannock. It's an MRP car, I think. Serving a slow down.
Yeah, Callum Pratt, I think.
Alright, let's jump on here.
But coming back to the point about the cold tyres as well, these cars have just had a big update, updated physics, updated tyre model, and one of the key things out of it is the tyres do have a bit more of a cold tyre effect, so you do lose significantly more grip when your tyres are cold, so it needs a bit more patience to get them up to temperature and get them working properly before you try and push 100%.
And
alright, I say we hop on Callum Pratt and hop on here and see what we got going on.
Yeah, mate. The old root cam.
So we'll jump on Mr. Smart.
There's definitely either going 3 wide into turn 1. There's a couple of cars going around here. That's crazy. It's all go.
Yeah, these front runners starting to settle down a bit.
Some of these cars need to set up some logos for your roof camera there, Wayne. I've been working on a new GT3 paint.
Oh yeah.
Well, the Porsche I'm going to debut next season, and hopefully I've got the logos all lined up so they'll look nice on that camera.
Oh, cool. So here's a little battle pack, or quite a big one. So
Whoa.
Hugo Allen just passing Matt Stevens there, working his way up the order, like you said, Sean. Matt Stevens got Arthur Gruffin in 14th. Certainly a good little battle pack going on.
Yeah, so those guys will be looking to find their pace, looking to settle into that battle pack, and yeah, find where their pace sits them in the field and slot into a nice zone where they can get some good, clean, consistent laps in as they get into the early stages of the race.
Well, there's my creepy cam. I obviously haven't loaded the car that onto the nose, so. What was that? The Lambo? Yeah. Surprised I haven't loaded that one, but all good. Good battle.
So that's a good looking battle. So Arthur's going to look to tuck into the slipstream through here. Nice flat out run to try and gain some momentum in the slipstream. Just slots it in behind through Blanchimont here. And he may look to pull out under brakes into the bus stop chicane.
Certainly taking everything, isn't he? And there we go, that's how it's done. Oh,
Plus around the outside, and that's...
Oh, speaking of OKMS.
Ooh.
Big off.
Oh!
Huge damage.
Was that lap one, or has he gone off again?
No, that was him just right then, so.
Oh no, that's
He's obviously got a whole heap of damage and wasn't wanting to pit. So I can see if he hadn't actually pitted after that first lot of
Trying to
damage.
keep it on track, yeah.
Yeah. He'll be dropping down the field there.
Jono Carswell, Aaron Schotter.
So it looks like Jono Carswell, but does he race well?
It's all coming out tonight.
You should stay on the moods,
Sorry,
mate. You're
we did
funny.
apologise about Dougie before we started. So.
He's coming off.
Very good.
So just having a look through the live chat from the stream, and we've got Scott Pickering joined us in there tonight. He's excited. He's really keen on us showing us some trees for the event.
Oh, yeah.
Mark Price, another one from the Supercars NZ, said, "Get up it, boys." Sean loves the sound of his own voice. Scott wants us to tell him a wee bit about next season, but maybe he'll just have to wait for next season. And then he's pretty much told me to harden up. He said SVG can come from 17th to 1st with a broken collarbone and broken ribs. Harden up, Doug.
Oh, very cool. Oh, not really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there we go.
So
That's
Nathan Anderson, MRP entry 3rd spot with Jack on his tail. Nathan Anderson certainly Jack and the potato. It was a potato, wasn't it?
Doug, I think Doug came up with that, yes.
Yeah.
So battle, like this is quite a nice one, they're quite close, but Mason, Jack and Callum Pratt all together, I think that's 7, 8 and 9. That's a good little battle going on, just
and Hugo Allen not too far behind them as well, so yeah. Kane Wilson, Callum Pratt, MRP and Craig Mason. Oh, here we go, Craig Mason and Jack, yeah. With Jack letting him pass.
Yeah, well, he wants to just race his own race, and that's definitely a very good strategy.
That's a Wayne Bloor move right there.
And you can also save a lot of fuel. Well, I don't know about a lot. Maybe Shane's got a bit more info on that. But if you're just in behind like that, you can save a bit of fuel, and then obviously your stops a bit shorter. drag it out to get a whole lap extra, I suppose, before the end.
Yeah, so you can save a fair bit in the draft. I think, yeah, to save an extra lap, you probably need to be looking at doing some active fuel saving rather than just sitting in the draft. But it is doable. As Craig just squeezed through there.
Yeah, so that looked like Jack. I think we got that data there. Let's have a quick look. Oh no, it was Jack dodging. Didn't actually show up, but that was pretty loose, wasn't it?
Yes, I think that was Jack just having an off track on the approach to that. Might have been Jimmy Bull that had the big moment there.
Just a quick update while you guys are looking at that. On incident points, we've got a leader of 8 incident points already with a Mr. Roger Forbert.
Oh wow.
Wow.
So he'll be some exciting watch him race, and Matt Stevens in second was 6. So there we go. We'll keep an eye on that as he gets closer to 40. And
Yeah, well, only 5 laps and 39 lap race-ish. So yeah, they're going to clock up pretty fast.
I don't know the legitimacy of this one, but another update from the live chat. A person called NZL Venom has just said John Wayodi will be racing on an Xbox controller.
Interesting.
Yeah, we're looking at his
So
times.
he may have a very good reason as to why he's here tonight for what's up for grabs.
yeah, well, I wanted to enter the race, but then someone had to stream it. A little bit upset about it, that's why I haven't been saying much.
Well, look, it's no time to sob now, Sean. You can sob up, mate.
So when you spoke to me earlier about selling my my entry, were you trying to give me a gentle wink?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Mate, I'm high as a kite. You should have just said.
No, I'm good. That's Callum Pratt.
Yeah, it just went huge.
Those Porsches are a bit unpredictable. People say they drive really nice. I believe that's cool. Those white wheels look pretty cool, and there's a bit of gloss on there as well.
It does look good on that car.
Yeah. And that's a Mercedes that Callum's driving there, Sean, not a Porsche.
Oh, is it? Oh, it is too. Sorry, thank you. It looks better, just doesn't have DSA all over it going sideways. My bad.
Yeah, that's right.
Barry Menon says on the chat that there's lots of battles going on.
Yeah, definitely.
So I don't know how he's found time to.
Yeah.
He's found time to do that during the race, but.
Where is he?
Let's try and find the man himself.
Set it to exciting and see what it brings up.
Yeah, certainly some very close times there. Jimmy Bull, Hugo Allen, Callum Pratt, Kane Mickelson. It's
Put your gaps up.
They're all sort of. It's around 2 seconds, a lot of them, eh? Or 1. Yeah.
Maybe
it's top 15. I'll just drop some more down.
Have you found Barry on track there, Craig? Have a look at his livery and see what he's up to.
I believe he might not be in the car at the moment.
He's racing, yeah.
There you go. That's why he's got all that information for us.
There's always a bit of this. Jack and Nathan.
I'm sure if Barry finds his way into the Supercars NZ Discord, we'll be able to drag him up for a chin wag.
Yeah, definitely. That's a good idea. If one of you guys gonna keep an eye on that.
Yep. I'll be our media and personal relations
I'll make sure you know the rules and the language standards in the broadcasting house. What are you guys laughing at?
That you mean minimum of F-bombs that have to be dropped?
Yeah, I say you're telling them not to be polite. Is that what you're saying, Wayne? Oh, who's off? Is that Craig? Someone's off.
Jack.
Jack.
Got a wobble.
Thanks for that, mate.
Alpha Brown crash. Let's have a quick look at that.
Oh, that's
yeah.
Oh, and then the
slow.
old correction.
Alright, back to live. Good little battle here.
Yes. Oh, run the outside. No, not going to work there.
You'll be able to carry that extra momentum with a different line there though, and that allows him to get down the inside into the strain.
Yeah, park it up slow, get a better run out of the corner than the car behind you.
Yeah, nice pass.
And Jack there not wasting any time defending that, knows he probably doesn't have the pace to stay in front of Jimmy, so just lets him go on with it.
Matt Stevens passing Greg Clark. It's a relatively easy pass. Right.
Yeah, sound like Mr. Gear or something there. It's a bit strange.
Or was it a Mercedes? Yeah. So.
That was a good effort there too. That sound there, too.
We hear it often enough, eh?
Yeah, definitely.
Nearly had a full season of Mercedes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So just looking at these
Good.
numbers.
That'll play nice too.
Jack, Jared, and James.
This looks like a nice spicy little battle here too. So.
Oh, behind Bill? Yeah. No. Who's he behind? James McKenzie, is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, that's right.
Great.
It's just past James.
Yeah, he's actually in front of him now.
Yeah. So
you're almost right.
passing spot there.
And it always takes two cars to make it look that good too, you know. The other car has to play its part, and it looks nice and tidy.
Yeah, definitely. So Bill Cougar, Matt Perkins. Not as close as what I thought.
That's alright. We got Bill up there. It's a nice shot of his Mercedes entry there.
Yeah, ESI. Energy Services International, based in Eltham, Taranaki. Matt Stevens, really very fast. Certainly must have had a few incidents as the night's gone on.
Was he the one that took the early pit stop on opening lap?
I'm not 100% sure. I can bring up the pit stops. Let's have a quick
Bring up the pit stops and have a look.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. Matt Stevens, Steve Darren, BJ O'Keefe.
Ooh. Should we go have a look back and see what happened to Steve?
Oh, that's like half an hour ago. I'll see if I can
Hey,
find
Matt.
it, but there's certainly a lot going on.
Matt giving us the flash on the stream there. He's obviously got someone whispering in his ear that there's people at home talking about him.
Yep. Let's have a look at our gaps, eh? What do we want to have a look at our gains? So Hugo Allen up 22 spots. There you go, Sean.
It's impressive, isn't it?
Yeah, John Carswell up 19. Jared Ecclestone up 23 spots.
That's an effort.
Who are the downers? Oh, there we go, Matt Stevens. BJ O'Keefe, Bruce Tannock down 18. So, yeah.
It's all good. Long race.
Yeah, 100%.
Time to recover, yeah. Oh, I see another car just going into the pits there. Jack Mara, Jam.
Yeah. But yeah, dominating the race right now, Zach. Ray White.
Yeah, he's picked a good car for the event too. Everyone loves a good Audi.
Oh yes, so Koala TY Control Racing car, so Control Racing, there you go. So KCR, Andrew Dyson, Simrigs, BMW, second spot.
How far behind is he from first there? Why?
2.7
not-
seconds, so it's certainly spreading out.
Not so far at all.
Nathan Anderson, 8.7 seconds. MRP entry, MRP driver. I believe Nathan had a lot to do with setting up this race, so well done, Nathan. Cheers, man. Setting
Yep.
up everything that's going on.
Really good. While we're on with an MRP car, how about we, when we get a chance to come back to him, Shane gives us another flying lap round the course for some of our viewers who might not have been here at the start, so they can have an overview of what Spa is.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, Doug. In the meantime, we could look at some trees and the blimp and have a look around this beautiful track in Belgium. Shane
It'll
will know
keep
more
Scott
about the
not
track, will
happy.
I know a bit about the track.
he? Throwing him under the bus. Here comes the broadcasting lounge bus. Push Shane, somebody push Shane. No, tell me about it. Go.
Well, very historic track. Famous for hosting the Belgian Formula 1 Grand Prix. Yeah, used to have a much longer version of the circuit, which had the start finish line in the same area, but it was actually all on public roads. So part of the track we currently race on used to be public roads, and yeah, part of the much longer circuit raced on there, and then those parts were closed off to the public and linked up with a little section through the middle and formed up the circuit that we know today.
Alright.
I have a bit of a question about the circuit. There has been a lot of controversy over a few deaths at this track. What do you know about what they've been doing and changing? Do you know anything about that, Shane?
Oh yeah, so that the deaths at this track do date back to the much longer version of the circuit. So as I say, it was on public roads, and in the days where you don't have the safety features around that we see today, so they were exposed to a lot of things: houses, trees, paddocks, cars parked on the side of the road, and it was a very high-speed circuit. So when things went wrong, they went wrong very catastrophically more often than not. So
And perfectly as Nathan Anderson
Yeah.
just pulls into the pits
So
before we started our hot lap. Oh, that's
So
cool.
do you think this is he's out of gas?
This is a key.
Everyone-
There's a few of them all coming in.
Yeah, this is key.
I imagine we would be approaching that pit stop window with the 40% fuel restriction.
Yeah.
Wow,
Because I
wait a
was
minute.
going to next one. The 10 laps basically is a tank.
Oh wow, there we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Or lap 10, so
Zach's
it's
still
9.
out there doing it, so let's see if he makes it round one more lap. Obviously Nathan coming in early. Andrew Dyson.
They're definitely all filing in. So
Yeah.
the cars that are still going have cheated, or cheated, or they've just cheated. I don't understand how you
Or
can go
maybe-
another lap.
Nah, maybe they're pushing their limits and
Oh, they're-
pretty good at fuel
Yeah.
saving, or
Oh, so we've got no driver aids here. I don't know if anyone knows what they are, but so no, there's nothing extra. There's no throttle. There's no braking assist. These guys will do everything themselves. These are all piling into pits. This is interesting. This is about the second most interesting other lap one. Can't wait to get the debrief from one of the drivers. So I did get the call that we can bring up a driver into the chat, only when he's not racing around other people.
oh, okay. That's
So we'll do that at some stage as well.
I'm just going to pinch you briefly there, Sean. We'll just leave Wayne and Shane here for a second.
Yeah, that's fine. Chuck us
Oh,
in another
fine.
channel.
go to
We'll
your
go and talk
own
about them. Yeah, we'll talk about you. Only good things.
room. Right. Alright, let's hop on. What do we want? Nathan Anderson. Got Hugo Allen just in front of him there, so
Yeah, so P6 and 7. Have they pitted, or are they two of those who haven't pitted yet?
Nathan Anderson's most definitely pitted, and Hugo Allen has as well. So there we go. Both of them pitted.
So obviously those top 5 cars who hadn't pitted, who are now the first of them coming into the pits,
Yeah,
obviously
so
doing a bit of fuel saving.
Andrew
So
Dyson, yeah.
yeah,
Aaron Schotter, James McKenzie, and Dane Nordiff. Yeah.
so that's a good effort from Dane, just chipping away, obviously saving a bit of fuel. What you can do to save fuel, you can turn the engine down to different modes in these cars to use a bit less fuel. You can also do a bit of lift and coast into the corners, bit of short shifting. And if you're doing a fair bit of that around here, it can add up to a fairly substantial amount. And I was actually able to grab an extra couple of laps over the normal stint in the 24-hour here when I needed to save some fuel. So
There we go.
can make some pretty good gains in that regard.
It's
Of
good.
course, that all comes at the cost of pace.
Yeah, definitely. So Dane coming in the pits now. Zach still in the pits. Andrew Dyson. These guys just must be. Here we go. Hop on the nose.
And we're back.
Yeah. All right.
Survive without us?
Yeah.
We did.
It was very quiet
Sorry to do that to you, Shane.
because you weren't here, Sean.
Well, you got it to me twice in the last 2 weeks, Doug, so that's alright.
I know, it has been, and yeah, hopefully I'll be able to give Wayne a couple back now that I probably won't be racing for a wee bowl for the foreseeable future,
That's
so I
a
might be able to do a
shame,
few
Bruce.
double
Right,
ups
yeah.
during the week doing some
Can you hold
streams
off till
and
then?
give Wayne a chance to really get stuck into that bookwork and balancing of the numbers, because I know he likes to do that.
So on.
Right.
Suss
Wayne
it-
knows what I'm talking about.
Suss
Come
out
on.
what we're giving away next season at Supercars NZ too. That's going to be exciting and interesting. There's still more to come with that. It's to
Yeah.
be launched, so lips tight at the moment.
So Hugo Allen, after those pit stops, has cycled back in P3. So after starting down the back after not putting the time in quali, in just one stint he's been able to get back into the podium spots, and good time in there, Wayne. 10 seconds off the lead.
Yeah, there
jump
we go.
jump on Craig Mason there. Wayne.
Oh yeah. Why does it? He's like a magnet, isn't he?
Yep.
Always
Well,
a
he
battle
did-
around Craig. Always.
So he had his pit stop and did Callum get in front of him through the pit stop sequence? He was
Yeah,
behind.
it looks like it. But here we are. We've got
Wow.
all ports, MRP, KRF. Oh,
Craig just made a mistake.
yeah.
Yes.
A small one. But,
But he might be able
Just
to
enough.
link onto the draft here and get him back. Nah, too far away, I think.
Right. So Callum Pratt was a close battle there. Here's another one. Graham Smythe, Matt Stevens. Oh, Matt Stevens coming in for a few.
oh yes,
Oh, because he pitted early on.
early, yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna kill him, that pit lane, eh? Who picked that pit lane?
Certainly a
My name-
long pit lane.
my name will be Mud.
That's same for everybody though, isn't it?
It is indeed. It is, Eunice.
Alright, should we find another MRP driver? Do a hot lap with this one's just starting out, so we won't go there. Was he?
Yeah, he's already started his lap.
Yeah.
Interesting anomaly with this track as well. We saw the start line down on the second straight alongside the second part of the pit lane there before Eau Rouge, but the finish line here is actually alongside the Grand Prix pits.
Wow, okay. So the shorter finish line.
Yes.
Ooh, I see some off tracks happening on track, so sorry, you guys carry on talking. I'm just going to go for a bit of an update.
Yeah, sounds good.
Jack's got 15. Whoa, who was that? Oh! Bruce, sorry. Bruce in the wall. Is that live? It is, sorry.
Yeah,
That
hold
should
on.
come up there.
I think I got that.
Don't know what happened there, just I was watching him and...
Oh.
Oh, ran wide. He
Oh.
might have got the end of that curb there, which actually launches your car.
Yeah, I saw the car get airborne. So, anyway.
Yeah, there's nothing on the timing tell the data. Oh, here we go, hold on.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, through the rears.
That's...
Wow.
So is that commentary there, Shane? Notice about the car jumping up in the air? Cause...
Yep, so the reason I picked that was because I've done that a number of times myself.
Hey, we believe every time you say you've crashed.
Absolutely.
Oh, hold on, Steve Darren passed someone.
Oh,
Was it a pit lane?
Oh, yeah.
that's not Steve Darren.
But he might be coming up at warp speed.
Sorry.
No?
That's Steve Darren.
I think he got past. Coming down the pit.
Oh,
Same shiny moment and you took it away from him.
Steve Darren passed Brett O'Keefe for P24.
Oh,
There you
go Steve, go Steve!
Yeah, well
well
done. That was an
done.
amazing pass. Well done, Steve.
And there is fast repairs, I think, BJ. Don't know what he's still doing sitting in pits.
That's one. Alright, double check we're still live here. Gerald Ecclestone.
It's getting
Wow.
sharp there.
Some close racing, wasn't it?
Yep.
I've seen black flags been showing. Megan Turbo's checkered flag.
He must be out.
Yep.
Checked out.
Yep, so after that
Yep.
crash, you must have decided, I don't need a Simucube that bad, I'm out.
Bruce manually disconnected, so there we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. But Andrew Dyson and Zach Rattray White. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right.
You do a better
sounds
job
good.
than me, Wade. So that's good, mate. We're loving your work, buddy.
What we won't do is ask you to pronounce the corner names.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
That's why we got Shane.
Yes. All have our strengths. Strengths.
Yeah. Yours is not pronouncing 21st.
Yeah, speaking of 21st, how's Matt Stevens going?
I look at 21, so it is Matt Stephens too.
Yeah. Bit of race room around him.
Good stuff.
Oh, bit of a battle behind there. Arthur Brown. Stepping out on Matt's.
That was to pass Dane Northturf.
Oh, yeah. Okay. His way. Looks like he's charging.
Yeah. If you wanted to go on Nathan Anderson, he's just starting a lap.
Oh, yeah. We can do that. Sounds great. Jump on the gyro. Hide the tower.
There you go.
Plug the gears. Shane's gone to the toilet.
Yep.
So it's just, they just coming into Eau Rouge here, the left-hander, and then into Radion, climbing over the curbs, looking very good through there, sounded like he was able to keep it flat. Up to 6th gear now on the straight. Long straight here, coming down towards Lake Om, on the brakes, back down, takes this corner in 3rd gear, I prefer to go back to 2nd.
That's why he's
Oh,
fourth
left
right
and
now,
left.
Shane.
That's right, that's right.
Alright, sorry, carry on.
Oh, look at the wheel work there into Rivage. Coming through that long right-hander, and then 3rd gear into the left-hander here. The corner with no name. Up to 4th, grabs 5th, and then on the brakes back down to 4th for Puon. Long downhill double left-hander, very tricky to get right, but when you do get it right, it feels amazing. And then back down the gears into 3rd for Fingers here. Into the left-hander. On the throttle, Holds it in 3rd gear on the way into curve pull 3 here. And then sounded like he was able to hold it flat through there, tuck it into the slipstream of the car ahead of him.
That's lap traffic, Maxis Blick.
And into Blanchimont, even in the dirty air, he's able to hold it flat, so his car is very well set up aero-wise. And just glides down the inside of the lapped car. Comes through the bus stop chicane, bit of a slide on the way out, on account of having taken the tidal line on the way in. And crosses the line, finishes the lap, but we started it late, so into turn 1. 1st gear hairpin. Getting very close to the wall.
Yeah, and just
Very
in the
cool,
background,
Shane, thank you.
All good.
Background from them is Graham Smythe sitting there in the 4th spot, chugging along quite nicely.
Bit of a Craig Mason, Callum Pratt, Jimmy Ball.
Yeah, cool wee battle pack.
Yeah,
Staying
bunching
nice
up
one.
for Graham Smythe. Jeez, they're all on the lead lap. Doing it. Not much to see there. Really top.
I missed a comment on the live stream from a Reese O'Gorman. He said Jack Mara fan club inbound, so g'day Reese, thanks for
Awesome.
coming along and checking out the stream and supporting your mates there.
Yeah, let's have a look. Jack Mara sitting 9th spot right now in the patrol. Somebody just lost him at the front there, but
There was
yeah,
lap traffic.
What's all over his car?
potatoes.
Potatoes.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It's like looking inside a.
I don't think it's potato.
Hey, well, it doesn't have any hair on them, sure.
Click on.
What a
click on
sick
re-
individual. What
Well,
a
look
sick
Nah, well, I was
click,
just,
click on rear
as a-
chase cam.
you do lead into these things, don't you?
Click on rear chase cam. Yeah, they're potatoes. Look at that.
As a produce man myself, Sean, I can say they look like potatoes to me.
Oh, so what brand of potato would it be? Where they grow?
Oh, they look like they're washed.
They look like Christmas.
They're
Are they cookie potatoes? Cookie potatoes, mate? Or are they more satellite potatoes?
I'm sure they must be pocky potatoes.
Yeah. I was going to be mean as ass. Is that why Brendan drives like a potato? Because he lives in I thought that was a bit mean. That's a bit mean for you to say that, Doug.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
We'll move on.
Alright, anyway,
Wow.
sounds good. What have we got?
30,
Battles.
36 minutes into a 2-hour event.
Show
and-
me some battles, guys.
Yeah.
That's good. We've got Doug looking at a few things. I have had an update on our chat, Doug, and we're gonna be not doing that right at that time, but it won't be far after.
Okay.
Sounds
Could do more than one.
Who wants to look at those things? So look at that window banner, hey? Check that out.
Cars NZ.
with a very fast Matt Stevens.
I've never signed a hat in my life. Like, no one's asked me to ever sign a hat. I am jealous of Bill's celebrity status.
Oh, we promise
But
you can do the next one, sure.
Sorry, mate.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah,
In the sim world. So,
yeah.
if you don't know, Bill signed a Supercars NZ hat, and we auctioned it off to
once.
raise money.
Yeah.
And the guy that won the auction and raised money for a charity put it back up again and did it again. That's how good the man was.
That was
So,
brilliant. Definitely Bill Kilger, world famous in our Discord channel. Always a laugh. So cool.
and the car's quite clean and straight, which is quite amazing for Bill. So well done.
When he gets humming in these GT3s, I must say,
we
does
don't
really
talk.
well.
Yeah, we don't really talk about him in our other streams, do we? Which is a good sign. We're not talking about you. It means you're keeping out of trouble.
But
There
here's
you
Matt
go,
Stevens
Bill.
getting the
Super
draft on Bill Kilger.
See how he just gave himself another 2 cars width?
Yeah,
he's
no,
run
he's,
wide too, and he's run wide.
no, he knows Matt's pretty fast. So
Yeah, of course.
he's been around a while. Been around a
So-
while, bro.
So we've just had our first joke of the evening come through.
I thought we had jokes earlier from.
Yeah, what from
Yeah.
you? From you,
Nathan
Doug.
Nathan Anderson has had a big moment down at the bus stop chicane.
Okay, we'll stop.
Yes.
We'll come back to you, Doug, with that moment. We definitely we're interested, but we're gonna have a look at. We're gonna have a look when Wade puts his camera.
Wade.
I'll sorts it out. Let's have a look. There we go. Oh, it's a chicane corner anyway. So
Oh,
that was all by himself. That's quite weird how it locked and turned like that. Eh?
Yeah, that was full position though, wasn't it?
Yeah, Craig Mason got past him as well.
Yeah, so I
Was
think
that Nick Code?
no.
no, I think he did it all by himself. Just locked the rears and went around by
Yeah.
himself. He's
straight.
been struggling a little bit since his pit stop because Graham Smythe
Yeah,
had just
Yeah.
earlier put a pass on him as well.
Yeah, so that was Andrew Dyson getting second spot there, and that.
He's got straight into the pits too.
Right.
Yes, I wonder if he's hit something somewhere and done some damage, and that's why he's been struggling. So he's just dived in to get some repairs done there.
So he'll be going off strategy. So that's one of the faster guys that's going to run a turn-it strategy, which will be good to see how that plays out and really coming into the final few laps of the race. So that'll be good.
Yeah, it's still a long race, only 40 minutes in, so yeah.
Really? I've got like still an hour 20 with you, Wade. Did you check out my math here, guys? Check out my math, how quick I was.
We're just lucky that Shane and Doug are here, or else we'd be fighting in the corner of the broadcasting lounge.
Bottles be flying.
Yeah.
But that beautiful projector screen might not be in such good condition at the end of that.
Yeah,
No.
totally. Yeah. Oh, it is just a high gloss, beautiful painted white wall, so
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah. Bit more paint, no dramas, get the plaster in, we'll be sweet.
Oh, good stuff.
It's a robust room because we're
You need it, eh?
yeah, definitely.
We appreciate the invite, Wayne. Thank you for that.
Alright, so let's have a look. Where are we? Gaps. Gaps.
So while you're doing your looking, I just want to. So in that pit stop, did they change tyres? Do you think they did tyres? What's happening there with that, Shane?
Shane-o?
Yeah, so that's a good point, Sean. So one of the updates that came with these cars just recently as well was that you can now do tyres and fuel at the same time.
Yes.
And I believe about 45 litres covers off tyres, and they won't quite be putting that in the car at each pit stop. So they'll have a little bit of a delay if they're doing 4 tyres, but they'll get a return on pace.
Yeah, exactly. So you'd be an idiot not to do it. Oh, not like the old.
I
old
believe
days.
so, yes.
Yeah. Even if it takes 1 or 2 seconds longer. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, and then we don't know about the driver spots because we know some people are doing the one-person teams, and some are obviously in a team. So we don't know if that's going to cost them some time in the pits. Don't believe so. I believe it does. It should do, doesn't it? Don't they do the driver swap first and they start the pit stop? That's what I thought happened.
No, so you can do your driver change while you're doing everything else, but again, with the lower fuel volume, the driver change might not be covered by fuel like it is in a normal endurance race.
Yes.
Alright, so teammate versus teammate. Nathan Anderson back down to 16th, Matt Stevenson 17th.
Or maybe they could work together.
Yeah.
Who are they passing? Who's that? Let them go.
Is that Mr. Max Perkins? No.
Nah, it was another car. Don't worry
Further
about it,
down
mate.
the order.
All good.
Dramas.
All good. What's Bill up to? Is he around another car? They look like they're doing the exact same times. Oh yeah.
So,
There you go.
Scott McKenzie, Bill Kilger. And yeah, lurking in the background. No, a bit further back, sorry.
Just leave it on this for a little bit, see if he can't get it. Oh, he's pulled away a little bit. Go, Bill.
Scott McKenzie, Mr. Scott McKenzie, Mr. Scott McKenzie. They call him Mr. Yeah.
Well, a few cars coming to the pits now, lap 19, so not quite making the 10 laps on this stint.
There was a few short on that previous one, wasn't there?
Yeah, but Zach's still out there and Andrew as well, so it must be saving a bit more fuel if Hugo's coming in a bit earlier. Hugo burning some fuel to climb back up to the podium, maybe.
Yeah, sure. So
Burning a bit more gas.
yeah, showed some good pace, but as I mentioned before, that the things you can do to save fuel come at the cost of pace. So if he's pushing a bit harder, he will be using a bit more fuel, and yeah, not quite getting the same time out of a stint as the others might be. If someone's off in the gravel there.
Yeah. So still on the lead lap, car 23, Steve Darren. Yeah, and everybody below Steve is one lap down. So what is it? 10 laps. As long as you're within 10 laps of the finish of the race, well then you're in the chance to win that Simucube. Cheers to MRP. But yeah, that's pretty impressive. Still on the lead lap.
Yeah, very good after 45 minutes. Obviously, we're approaching what would normally be the end of our normal GT3 races with the 45-minute races. And there's a few of the teams who have used both their drivers, or at least one team has used both their drivers that I've found so far. So those that have been in from the start, they'll be starting to get to that point where, if they're regulars in our GT3 season, and I've seen a big moment at the end of Kemmel Straight involving Kane Milson just now. I believe that's the same thing Doug was looking at.
Yep.
Either that or he had a bit of a moment by himself.
So yeah, those guys who are regulars with us in our GT3 series that have been in the car since the start of the race, they'll begin to that point where they've done what they normally do as a race distance, and they've still got an hour 15 to go, and a lot of these guys are doing the whole race solo as well, so they're going to be looking to push on for another hour and 15 minutes before they get to the finish. So plenty of time for that fatigue to creep in, and some mistakes to start coming into the game.
Yeah, definitely. So, what was their name? Was it Terry McMillan?
We got race control. Someone's asking for race control. Sorry to interrupt, Wayne. I do apologise. Someone's asking for race control, and also I see a car has got a meatball. I've seen a meatball flag out there.
Yeah,
so
that'll be for that what we just saw on the replay.
Yeah, looks a bit like that.
So that wasn't the incident I saw.
No. There was
Kane Milson went off track, might be it.
Yeah, well, he's definitely got a meatball. He's definitely got the meatball flag, which is
there it is.
Give him the double bang bang.
Oh.
So who was that had him in the black car there?
Yeah, someone asked for race control, so I'm thinking
Jason Douglas, no, not Jason Douglas, he was nowhere near it.
Well, the person who asked for race control was Maxis.
He was on
Amelius.
Oh yeah, so that was that one we're looking at. This one here, where he got the little Macca tap, I think we called it.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
We don't anymore.
Well, no, there's no race control tonight. It was everyone's paid their money. They should learn how to drive nicely.
So it was Terry Millen that had the incident with Kane there.
Oh, okay. Cheers.
You know how
that up.
You know how we always forget. There was a little bit of excitement there for a while, and the person who had a joke for us is feeling left out. So let's bring him back, Dougie. Let's tell. Well, who's put a joke up, mate?
So it's the one and only Scott Pickering.
Of course it is.
SPRX Sim Racer.
Of course
is that
it's
who you're
Scott.
talking
Of course it's him.
Yeah.
Nah, that's alright. I'd like to be mean. Go.
So apparently a vegan said to him today, people that sell meat are disgraceful. And he replied, people that sell fruit and veg are grosser.
Wow. I reckon Shane knew that joke. Did you know that joke, Shane?
I believe I've heard it somewhere before. It's a good one, though.
It's okay. That's alright.
Is that a bit of a daily occurrence there at work for you, Shane, in the lunchtime coffee brief?
No, I can't say that it is.
Alright, so Andrew Dyson.
Oh, okay.
So Jared Eccleston's just been having some struggles out there.
Alright.
Jared Ecclestone went off track. Oh, it's just that's still
Yeah, so
Shane White, isn't it?
Just about. So he had another moment that led to that as well, but I don't think that's going to be on the data.
No, okay.
No.
Alright, back to life.
I reckon there might have been a bit of oil down on that AstroTurf there, eh?
Certainly looked like it was very low grip for him there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, yeah, but Andrew's certainly dominating the race right now. Let's have a look at our pit stops.
Andrew very much not stuck in at the moment.
No.
So good.
So sorry to steal your joke there, Doug, but it was so good it just had to be done again.
Alright,
alright.
pit
As
lane
anybody missed it
times.
earlier.
We're used to you stealing all of our jokes, Shane. It's alright, mate. Carry for sorry, no.
We bite our lip.
The one who spent the longest time was John Wiote there with a minute 38 stop. So maybe he was changing the batteries in the Xbox controller.
Yeah, well, Graham Smythe with it 2 minutes might have been a driver swap.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's have a look.
Has Smythe teamed up with anyone?
Dunno.
I can tell you that. Sean can do something.
Alright,
So is
let's scroll
Yeah,
down the
tomorrow.
order, eh?
Is that their most recent pit stop times we're looking at, Wayne, or is that their total pit stop times?
Oh,
No,
that's
that's
their
about
last pit lane time.
Okay.
That's their pit stop time there. And that's the lap that they pitted.
Ooh. I reckon Grant Bristow there down in 24th position, 25th there. It looks like he might have just done a drive-through.
Oh yeah.
How are we going
Let's have a
for
look.
instant points as well there, Sean?
Well, that. Oh. We've got a guy with 24. Oh, I hate that someone got disqualified for reversing in pit lane, and I had to clear his
that's
flag.
Oh.
But he left, and then I cleared his flag so he could come back. No, it's near the 40.
Oh, good.
But I found a screen where it comes up with flags, like I'll make turbos left, so the chicken flag's up, and the
Yep.
meatball flag's up, so that's quite good. I quite like that little idea.
So
if someone gets a
keep an eye on that
sorry.
data for us, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, so if someone gets a black flag, it should pop up there for sure, which is easy. I'm in last with 0 incidences.
So can you even remember what you were doing for us there, Sean, or do you want a reminder?
Yeah, we'll have it. I did have a hard night last night, man. I mean, it was really, really
I was
nice.
thinking it is Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, my midday nap was good.
So Graham
Thank you,
Smythe, position 10. Has he got a teammate?
Oh, I couldn't find his name because I was about to say, I'm looking at when he's in the car, you can see his name. So I'm looking and I'm looking and I'm looking.
He's in the car now.
Can't. It's
He's Team Graham Smythe. I'll be able to find this faster than you.
So Craig Mason up in a 5th spot.
On results, maybe if I went there.
Graham has not got a teammate, no.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you, Short Ornay.
So might have had us speeding in pits.
Well, you can only get it through pits, yeah, but they normally do it while you're already in there. Make you hold there. Was it because
that's
time
why
was
I
so
thought
long?
his might have been out to 2 minutes. Yeah. All right, Craig Mason, 5th spot.
Yeah, so he lucked in with the spin from Nathan Anderson.
Yeah. So, but Nathan is certainly
Tracking him
clawing
down.
his way back. Yeah.
Oh, he's 9 seconds. The gap there. So yeah.
Yes, it's still not even halfway through the race. So.
And BJ's coming back. I saw him down like 24th after his car's crashed. He's got his car back up and going. So he's another one we should watch because he qualified quite well.
Callum Pratt and Jack Ma.
Mara Jam.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, got the draft.
Did you just do another joke though? Did you know you did that?
No, I was just reading out his name.
And yeah, well done.
Something like you.
He definitely had to get on the brakes a bit cheeky there to keep it. Nothing. Yeah. He's managed to make that work. Good job.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Oh, he's gone.
The toast.
Ah, watch out!
Oh,
Don't back into that one.
I like how we wait for it.
Yeah, well done. All right.
Hey,
Jack,
all the boys will see that, mate. That'll be on the stream.
Let's have a look at that.
He just he
So
went too wide. Yeah, I think he clipped it. He did.
And then
That's a hard corner to get right even when you're on the track.
and then lost the res and
He was so close not to hit Callum as he went past as well.
Yeah, definitely. All right, back to live.
Thanks for our shot of the trees there, Wayne.
So yeah, that was a good little bit of fun there. So Jack got to claw back a bit of time. Catch Callum.
You'll be just wanting to be careful because they definitely would have gone and put a bit of glow on those rear tyres now. I reckon they'll be hurting.
Yep, definitely.
Jack Grunwald, 9th spot. There's
PSR, Passion Sim Racing entry.
but young fella from the North Island. He does some real life racing, and Shane, you'll be able to remind us. Was he close to being the youngest person in New Zealand for a certain racing title?
Yeah, I believe he was the youngest person to win the New Zealand Formula First Championship.
Cool.
Wow, that's cool. That's awesome.
There we go. Wow.
And also, I don't know
he-
if people know. Yes, go.
He's not only of what? Only about 14, 15 years old?
14, I believe.
He's had some wrong stuff in our Discord channels. Anyway.
He talks like a 25-year-old.
Yeah, no, he's very mature. And you can actually tell when you talk to him, he's actually quite mature for his age.
He is. Yeah.
And I'd like to just point out, and I really like this about our Supercars NZ League, he's very young, and we also have one guy who's very, very old. So, we've got both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, so is Mike still
And-
out there? There we go.
And we've got all the different colours and smells of the spectrum in between, haven't we?
I've got some bloody good looking 43-year-olds, I tell you.
You're older than 43.
I look at that's so sad. You know,
Are you only 43, Sean?
man, I'm out of here. See you later.
And there we are, folks, at
That's
56
Sean
minutes
McNamara
done.
gone.
Sean McNamara done for the evening.
And do we have a yellow flag here?
Oh,
Yeah, I'll put a yellow flag and I'm out of here.
there we go. Alright, this is going to get interesting.
Wow.
So
Bunch
pit lane
the
will
pack
be
up.
closed until they're bunched up behind the safety car.
Are we on doing wave rounds?
Are we doing wave rounds?
Yeah,
I did not get told. I will ask. Oh, I didn't know. It's such a long track, for wave arounds.
I'd say it wouldn't be a drama.
Just give it to them.
Yeah. It's
Nah,
a fun
I'm the
event.
bully. Nah,
Oh,
I'm
you
the
gotta
bully.
be a bully? Yeah.
Safety cars at the top
Bully,
of Von
bully.
Rouge, boys.
Alright. It's gonna be awesome.
Well, it's just fun. Gives us
Cars.
get us together, get chatting away, figure out who's where.
Yeah.
The simrigs.com car and P1. It's halfway through a stint. Who's coming in and coming out? What would we do, Shane? What's your opinion?
Well, it's kind of a no man's land in that regard, isn't it? If it was European rules where the pits stay open, I would be coming in. But under these iRacing rules, it would depend a lot on my position. If I'm near the back of the pack anyway, I would just come in and get that fuel and you don't lose a lot of track position. But if you're at the front, then that's where you're going to lose a lot of track position if you do come into the pits.
But yeah, so again, people asking about the wave around.
I think it should say on your screen whether or not you're allowed to pass the car in front. And that includes the pace car.
Because we've got no race control, we
That's
technically...
right.
there is no
No,
race
we-
control, so it's iRacing rules, so...
Yeah.
No, at this stage, if I get the go-ahead from the man, then I'm more than happy to do it. But no, I mean we're not calling on incidences. So I do feel the people that were hit, it wasn't their fault too. You know, you see both sides of it.
So, are we getting wave runs or not?
Oh,
He's gonna get muted. He's muted. Sorry if your mates are listening, or your mum, or your dad, or
Yeah,
your
I've got that. I've got the chat on the stream, so I can hear that as well. So.
mate. All right, I'm putting up a message.
You gotta be professional and stuff. Sean.
I wasn't professional at all. I just,
do you
I
want
said,
us to? Do you want us to extend the yellow while you're typing that?
I can actually shorten it if you want me to shorten it. I have the little code to shorten it. So,
We might do.
do you have that? Do you have that code, Doug? Do you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I gave it to you.
I'm waiting for you
Okay.
to put it in, Sean, and then the whole thing shuts down.
Coming into my Great.
Or
Have you got this one?
Yeah, session advanced to end.
Yeah.
Yeah, go
Too
home.
scared to put it in there.
I know there's one person here who's staying well away from clicking any buttons on his on his now.
That has to be like what's that Darwin Award? Hey, that's showing you with that.
Definitely, 100%.
Alright. So if everyone doesn't know, since Doug brought it up, Shane deleted a driver out of a race by accident. Right,
He was only the series championship.
Alright,
Yeah,
they are coming
yeah.
in the pits.
And
They're in the
leading.
pits.
Yep, so that proves to be wrong.
Top
The majority of the
8,
leaders have come into the pits. So
This is going to help BJ, who was a lap down. A few people who were a lap down will get their lap back. And they will just hope for another safety car.
What you
could
don't
happen.
do, as Mike Limbrick just did, was stop pretty much on entry to pit lane.
Oh no.
Yeah, I did see
Did he
that.
block
Let's
it?
see what happens.
Did he block it?
No,
I've got
but
it
he,
here, I've got it here.
Let's have a look.
Oh.
yeah, that's
Was that a yes or no maybe? Hey,
yeah.
that there was like, what did Jim just say to me? Pit, don't pit.
Aaron Shotter still out there doing it.
I like that last name. That's pretty cool.
Got it.
It's way better than White.
McNamara.
Yeah, I know.
Sounds like one of the Mercedes
It's
engines.
all in how you put it, I suppose, you know?
McNamara.
Yeah, that's how my car starts.
It's
Yeah.
like Colt Taylor sounds like an American bloody oval racer, eh? We got
Yeah.
Colt Taylor coming around.
He races like one too.
I just want to say, look at old Doug sticking up for his mate. Isn't that nice? I'm not trying to pick on Shane. Shane doesn't answer. His mate Doug sticks up for him. Hey, we all need mates like you, Doug. Well done.
Yeah, building a little
Hey.
relationship there in the broadcasting lounge on Tuesday
Yeah,
night.
Shane's Doug's, Doug's putting his gloves on, going into battle for him.
Leave me alone
Yeah,
as my bloody mate, alright?
No, what you don't see is Shane cheekily smiling behind me as he rubs my shoulders while I'm high on drugs. Get back in there, Doug. Get back in there. You keep swinging, brother.
Well, my arms are long, Doug, but they can't quite reach from New Plymouth to Christchurch.
Well, who's rubbing my shoulders?
Oh, so good. Alright.
So there's a few lapped cars who are currently between the leader and the pace car. So if the server's been set up correctly, when they get the 1 to green, they should be waved around the pace car.
Oh.
What are you saying about my server?
Oh, what? Oh.
How does it go?
What are you
Well,
talking about?
I should say if the server's been set up with that rule enabled, then they should be waved around the pace car.
I have had to go ahead to wave them around, but when are we going green? Know that?
Oh, just do it.
I don't know who they are though, because I got the team name. I don't have the drivers' names.
Looks like Steve Darren's a let down.
Oh, there's heaps of them.
Roger
Arthur
Ford,
Durham was one.
Scott
do them all.
Lindsay.
That's going to cause an absolute nightmare.
Depends on how far around you go and how many more laps you got. So
Well, that's what I'm saying. We're not going green this lap, are we?
Don't think so. You want to put a message out if you're doing it that drivers stay left.
anyway, where are we? Trying to find that.
Oh, now they're asking if drivers ahead of the leader are getting waved. So it's just too much information as far as I'm concerned. Doesn't matter what we do. Doesn't matter what we do, it's going to be wrong. So,
I believe if it's been enabled when you've set up the server, they should be automatically waved around when they get the 1 to green.
I don't know what you're actually asking. What in the?
He's not asking anything.
Oh, it's
I don't know where that is.
Like the wave rounds when you're loading it.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
And it looks like that has happened, so it's all good. Oh no, they're racing. They're away.
Oh, away. That wasn't a very long safety car, which was good. Maybe we just waffled a bit too much. Oh, that doesn't often work through the air. No.
That was a bit of a. Just place on the track and bang.
Oh, that's nasty.
Right,
That might need a bit further review.
Well, it was very lucky that there was nobody else coming along to hit him as he was bouncing across the track there.
Certainly, definitely 100%.
I like how to do wave rounds because that would just look stupid.
Yeah,
Good thing you didn't conform to peer pressure there, eh?
Oh, Jack Greenwald's gone around in front of the pack and somehow everybody's managed to miss him.
Oh.
Alright, let's have a quick look at that. Slid through the eye of the needle, well done. Yeah, alright.
Almost like you planned that.
Yeah. Alright, Nathan Anderson, Callum Pratt.
Man.
Mr. Jack Max Perkins. just lost it on the grass by himself there.
Oh,
Yeah, Aaron Schotter out there doing it, leading this race at the moment.
Yeah, didn't pit under safety car, so we'll wait and see if that proves to be a beneficial strategy. So he'll be due in the next few laps as they approach lap 30.
Yeah, and certainly we'll have a bit of clean air around him.
oh, who's running deep there? That car.
Got a Greg Clark.
Oh, was that with the leader?
Shit.
Oh.
That was Richard Allport, looked like. So Richard Allport.
Got tagged though. Oh. You feel sorry for the car that T-boned him too, because he did nothing wrong.
Yeah, bit of a shame there. Alright, we'll shoot back to live. Hopefully you can get that car back, Richard.
Who was the black car tapping at the back? That's what I wanted to know. I can see race control joining the next one.
Matthew, mate, go by.
That was a good shot there.
Was it Graham?
I just missed who was the perpetrator there?
We don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, certainly Richard Allport coming off second best. Car's still looking not too bad though. Is there an on-track fast repair there?
No, we're not going to give our sponsor a quick repair. Wade, that would be cheating, Wade. Wade, stop talking about it, Wade. Nah. Obviously, we've done nothing.
Yeah, so Aaron Schotter. Still holding position over Zach. Lapped calm between them. Hey, so maybe Aaron was just biding his time and he's got some fresh air and grip on. It's actually a good position, isn't it? See how this pans out from.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the pit stops pan out. I kind of suspect that those guys who did pit under safety car will probably end up having to make an extra stop unless they can do some good fuel saving in between now and the end of the race.
Yeah, so there we go. Race is certainly going to get interesting in the second half. So yeah, Aaron, 10 minutes, 50 minutes to go. Cheers to MRP, Barry Mannon. You'll see his website up there, and scrolling the screen up the top. MRP special event, www.mrpltd.co.nz. So check them out, have a look at what's up for grabs tonight, and yeah, check out their race gear online. Do believe they have a bit of rear wheel gear as well, a bit of a few parts and motors, and yeah, shoot in there, have a look.
Isn't it for AGE specialist?
Yeah, that's one, Toyota.
Yeah, so anything to do with the 4JE, he is the man. When I say that, I mean it. He's the man. So
yeah, mean little motors. Love them.
yeah.
Old Jack, eh? And the
Oh, the old potato. We go back to
Yeah.
the potato every time. Hey, that brings me back to, I remember when people had pictures of things on their cars and we couldn't stop staring at them. It was good. Brendan Browning, Button Box, Diverse Technologies, one of our sponsors.
Chino
So this is
cars,
a-
well.
Yeah. So I was just about to say, this is a great way to end our season since we just finished the Piston Cup on Saturday night. So we finish it up and then we go to week 13. Oh, let's have an Enduro. How good is that? Hey.
Cheers, boy.
Yeah, pretty good way to finish it off.
Move on to the next one. And... Someone's entering the pits as I speak.
Oh, and Jack's, just as you've clicked off Jack there, he's had a big moment.
Oh, typical.
Yeah, that does. That's commentator's curse, that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you blame me for that, not Wayne. That's my fault, that one. He may come up on data later on.
Jack. Here we go. Ooh.
Oh, the potato!
Potato. Alright.
I don't think we've seen any of the people around the bottom of the field. It'd be nice to get a bit of camera time for them too, Wayne.
Yeah, no worries.
I'd text it to you, but I'll tell you.
Jack.
I was more thinking Sean McNamara, actually,
Trying
to be
to
honest.
see who's still on the race.
To be honest, Brizzo, I was more thinking Dane, Grant, Terry.
So Matt Stevens just got turned at the hairpin and then proceeded to back across the track, and somebody just barely got around him.
Wow.
Wow.
Alright, let's see what we've got.
Well, we can look at
there's
that
three
and have a
men on
look.
track. Sorry, this one's probably.
So this is the end of it, where he backs back onto the track.
That was Mike Lumbrick that he nearly got.
Alright, I'm back to life.
It's turning into a bit of a bumper car session.
Oh,
Yeah, obviously,
eh?
getting under that hour to go, and people are like, we're past halfway, we need to start fighting for position. They're getting a bit more aggressive, and yeah, a few more incidents starting to happen.
Yeah, Aiden Gregory there. Mike Limbrick.
Speaking of Mike, we're saying he's one of the oldest sim racers around, isn't he?
Yeah, what it was 76, 77, somewhere around there.
Yeah, so I appreciate you being here, mate, and yeah, you still doing lapping, doing well.
Yeah.
Still
Always
playing
on.
You know what you're saying? You're not last.
it. Yeah, good point, good point. Yeah,
What about
Matt's
Steve? We haven't seen much of Steve. Where did he start? We haven't seen much of Steve.
Actually, we could we haven't looked at that, have we? So the jump on the gains. Kane Wilson in the pits.
Bill's up 13 spots. Well done, Bill. I'll get your signature later. Get your autograph.
Sounds like someone's a little bit gutted we didn't ask him to sign a cap.
I signed my own. I signed one of my own and put it back. My Ford one, not your done supercars one. I did it to Ford.
Put it on for $1 reserve. How much do we think it'll go for, guys?
I bet I'd
I'm asking Doug and Shane how much they think your signed cap would go for.
I think you'd have to pay me to take that.
Well, Steve Darren has a weird fetish for hats, so he'd probably end up putting a dollar or two out.
I tell you what, some sim racer buy. I think that's the other Sean McNamara from Aussie.
Oh my god!
I suppose the way you carry your U might be confused for his double U.
Yes, correct.
Have you actually asked him for a signature just to be able to say, hey, I just wanted to compare our signatures, see if there's much of a difference?
Nah, he's not even in my league, really, to be honest. I don't even talk to the guy much. Just because he's way quicker than me, probably better looking, you know.
But every morning you get up and you stare straight at that mirror and point at yourself and you go, you are the Sean McNamara.
I do something, but it's not that.
You point at the mirror still?
Yes.
Haven't talked about Roger Forbird, have we? Other than a bit of an incident
Not for a wee while.
No. How's Roger going?
Yeah, 21st.
He's better than that. He's more of a V8 driver.
He's up 13 spots from where he started those, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Opened the door there. Left it a bit wide.
Getting Graham past. track position. Jason Douglas behind him. So 4 position here for Roger Forbett.
Who was that went around?
Just waiting for the data to come up.
Nathan Anderson not very happy with Terry McMillan covering him under brakes a couple of corners ago.
That's a good race, you know.
No, it was a bit poor.
Oh, was it?
Yep.
Well, that's what happens when you don't have race control. Oh, Roger! Something's happened to him. What happened to
He's
Forbett?
just manually disconnected.
Yeah. Oh, I'd say that's hardware issue. What do you think, boys?
Yeah, why not? Sounds good. Let's see.
Oh my god.
Is that
I'm
another
trying
name
to
for
sell
your wife?
something here. I'm trying to sell something
Nah,
here.
you're right. No, you're right. Oh no, you just parked up.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's not
I think
something's gone wrong.
it's gonna be one of those forgot. Oi, come and do the dishes. Hey.
Birds,
Well, that's
eh?
what I thought we were talking about. Hardware being someone else in the house.
So 40 minutes left. So is he gonna get his 10 laps, Shane?
Sean's really frustrated that we're not picking up what he's putting down.
I actually just yawned. I had a big yawn going.
Yeah.
It's quiet. Good.
So
Oh,
answer the question, Shane, I don't think he'll be able to be within 10 laps of the leader at the end of it if he doesn't come back for some more laps.
Alright, so we'll see what happens and keep an eye on that. Yeah, Nathan Anderson back up in the third to that earlier
Look at that.
incident, so well done. Hugo Allen up 24.
Yeah, with the
Sammy-
proof in the
Yeah.
pudding there, MRP putting on the goods, getting up there through the numbers.
Yeah, so Nathan Anderson, Hugo Allen, Callum Pratt, 3rd, 4th, 5th right now. Craig Mason in 6th spot, up 4 spots, obviously taking this very seriously tonight.
He is. Should we bring him up and annoy him?
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
He ain't here.
Isn't he?
Nope.
Oh, that's your fault.
The only 2 sausages we've got downstairs is Bill and Steve.
Alright.
Got a picture of them.
No thanks.
I'm happy 2 out of the 4 if you got it.
Alright.
Old try-hard Craig with the Red Bull helmet there.
Yeah.
Yeah, follow on.
Yeah. Do you notice how no one else has a picture come up except Craig, who spent a long time this afternoon helping out Wayne get the squared away with the screen.
Oh no, to be fair, I did just turn that on, so yeah.
Oh.
Giving a bit of race room. Nathan Anderson went off track.
Oh, let's have a look at off tracks. Ooh, we're getting close.
So,
Right.
see what happened there.
38. Oh, who's on 38 in second race? Who was that?
Who was it?
Oh, where'd they go? They disappeared. Oh, 40. They're on 40. Liquid Action Motorsports.
Oh yeah, I think that's the white and blue.
That's,
Lamborghini.
yeah, it is.
Oh
It
yeah,
is.
no,
It is.
that's it. Yeah, you can understand how that's creeped up. Had some unfortunate incidents tonight.
Who's trailing him?
Oh, it's not far off. We got Jace Douglas. He's on 30.
He's
Max Perkins.
He's sitting in 21st there, Jason.
Yeah, 20. Max Perkins, 29. Who else is on the radar? That's about it. To be honest, it's been very good. Oh, 34. Jared Ecclestone? Yeah, he's on 34.
Oh, yeah.
Bill's only on 15. KRF's BJ. Oh, we just hit the wall hard. That guy we just talked about back. Oh,
Sorry, who
Hey,
was
hey.
that?
the guy's going to come into
Move
pits
on
for a
here.
state flag.
Oh, that's lap
Yeah.
traffic that Graham's passing.
And I'll just say, Nathan Anderson let
Oh,
Hugo
yeah, there we
Allen
go.
go by quite easy.
Oh, there was a couple.
Oh,
So, yeah,
are you giving us a highlight package, is it?
Yeah, full highlight package.
Into the traffic zone. Drive back into the traffic zone. That's it. I mean, you've spun, so you know, like you definitely don't want to take another off track,
Oh,
do you?
there's those trees, Mr. Mason. And we've got,
Doug would have seen them too. Doug would have seen them.
oh,
That's the big one. That's the big one that he just did.
yeah.
Good thing he was aiming for pits, eh?
Alright, back to live.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so a bit of a change of position there. Hugo Allen went past Nathan Anderson to claim third spot, so he's on the up and up charge. He'll be wanting to try and catch up to Mr. Dyson there and see if possibly, I reckon Hugo might have just enough in him with the time remaining, aiming for P1.
Alright, cheers for that. Let's have a quick look at that. So,
Yeah, plenty
cut
of
the
room.
inside line. I would imagine that was given.
Yeah.
Being
Yes,
teammates
that's
and
right.
back to live. So yeah, Hugo Allen, obviously the little bit faster of the two in the team, and Nathan's giving him the race room and giving him the
Because they were the
chance
ones that didn't qualify a time, did they?
No, correct.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Makes you wonder if they'd have qualified first or second, if they'd have just dominated the race.
Oh, they might have got taken out at turn 2 if they're at the front, you know. You just never know.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Oh, look, there's Zach. There's a photo of Zach.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Looking pretty sharp there, Zach. Got your suit on,
Nice.
mate.
Yeah.
I'll have to find out your secret password on how to make the pictures all nice and small, Wayne, before we roll into next season with my streaming.
Yeah, I can send you this one and you can mess with it if you like. It's no dramas.
Oh, don't go and touch it. Craig's
Speaking about
pages
next
now.
season, so you GT3 guys, since we're GT3 racing.
I'll put this on. I'll put this on to Shane. Yep.
You must have talked a little bit about what you're going to bring to it. Are we doing heat racing? Is it just all 45-minute racing? It's fixed setup, I heard. Talk to us about it, mate.
Yes, well, we fixed setup. The format will remain largely unchanged. We will need to be gathering some numbers about where we set the fuel limits to make sure the racing is as exciting with variable strategies as we can manage.
Yes.
And yeah, aside from that, we've got a cool little project with the way we've done the calendar where we're going to be doing it as kind of a world tour, so lining up where we can move around the tracks as you might do if you were looking to minimise travel distances. And if you want to see how that has come together, you can check out the video which is on the Broadcasting Lounge YouTube channel and some links on the Supercars NZ community Facebook page as well, so go and check that out. And yeah, that's what our season's going to look like.
That sounds
Just
good, mate.
Just a wee hot tip around the video there, just to make it probably a little bit more enjoyable for the people watching it. There was actually a way that the video was constructed together with the location reflecting a round, and that round reflecting its equal number of the corner on track. So round 1 was at turn 1, round 2 was at turn 2, round 3 was at turn 3.
It's such a boring stat. Thanks for that, Doug.
Yep, and it even starts at sunrise and finishes at sunset as it
It is
progresses
cool, mate.
through
It is
the
really
day.
cool. It is cool. That is really good. Boring, but
Yeah, I picked up on that. Did you not?
did you? Nah, man, I'm so dumb. What I thought
I did
is
not
like,
pick up on that.
I was like, why do they pick the same camera every time? You know, because it's on the nose, going around the corners of that track. And I was like, oh, that's well
You
done, man.
were halfway there.
Well, I just thought, I would have done different cameras. First of all, there wasn't enough trees in it for my liking. So, what do I know? Joking, boys. I'm joking.
And I even made Brands Hatch a little bit foggy just to represent England and its miserable weather.
I did see that, and I actually thought, is that rain? Is he showing us it's rain next season?
Yeah, little old Doug Bickley from New Zealand gets the inside scoop on iRacing, eh?
And the other thing too is you actually got some likes from people that we don't, so it actually did branch out. I think people really loved that video. So well done, boys. That was cool.
Alright, a lot of cars coming in the pits now, so...
So we get back to the
Graham
racing,
Smythe,
right?
Matt Stevens,
Yeah.
Shano car as
That's
well.
nice.
Cool.
Oh, sorry to interrupt you guys.
Stops.
Just trying to plug our league, eh? You're just like getting angry.
Well, I can see Hugo Allen inside another car going down pit lane. That was a bit humorous. He was inside Graham Smythe.
Say that out loud again. Say that out loud.
Hugo Allen was inside Graham Smythe.
So why have they not got their passion colours on their cars? It's a little bit strange.
Probably, I'd say they haven't loaded it to their team, so...
Oh, not their team paint, yeah.
You could do the old Control R and just make sure it's Trading Paints has picked it up.
Oh, there goes everyone's paint. Thanks for that, done. Nice, mate. Well done. Just screw the stream.
That's all good.
It's not
that's all
done.
good.
Yeah, Doug knows I'm being serious. And that photo, if he had a Dyson in his hand in that photo, I would have just...
That's a
I would've
super
lost
quiet
it.
vacuum cleaner.
He's selling how quiet this. Oh, that's so good.
Right.
Alright.
Good salesman, Andrew. Alright. Second. Hugo Allen third.
All I can say is the laughing nearly made me pass out. Thanks for that.
Yeah, sorry, mate. We forget about your
Shut
injury.
your mic off.
Oh, I turned the mic off. It didn't stop the sound coming in the speakers. So everyone else can hear the choice words I was using.
Alright, let's have a look at the pit stops.
Mr. Pickering's made a comment on the live chat saying very cool video. It is very cool video. It is too. Well done. So if that wasn't credit to go and check it out, Mr. Pix Productions himself.
I was about to say, yeah, give him a shout out. Pix Productions. So the person you're talking about, he does his own videos, and he's helped us out with some great commentary, mashing commentary over some of our racing incidences that we've had. And they're absolutely brilliant. So Pix Productions, look him up. He's funny as and talented. So well done.
We'll have to get Scott to share through a few of those funny ones of the crashes at Bathurst and bits and pieces through onto our new Broadcasting Lounge YouTube channel.
Yes, we should be plugging that too. Has he really got a helmet on? When you talked about that earlier, I didn't have the stream up.
Oh, there
Has
you
he
go.
got his helmet out there?
Is it the same helmet he's wearing now, though?
Yeah,
Can we
he'll have
do
a
a?
helmet on in the sim. Helmet cam.
Have you got a gyro or a front camera that can look in on the front of his
Oh,
car?
let's just poke in there, eh? He's doing really well too. Is he still 6 foot?
I'm not as flash as you, Doug. Sorry, mate.
What about rear chase?
Well, it's a bit wide. That looks like an off track there. And then
Hard to
Can't
say.
quite see
Definitely
it.
does look like it's white, and as it goes by, it did have a bit of a Red Bully sort of.
is that Mike Limbrick?
Yes, it is.
Let's get an update on the.
I heard a
Okay,
rumour
Shane?
Craig actually wears that helmet while he's sitting in the sim.
Well, that wouldn't surprise me.
I think he wears nothing. So we've got two different rumours going around, mate.
No, you're not. No, you're both right.
Nothing but
He
the helmet.
wears nothing except the helmet.
So he's a crazy stink.
That's right.
Okay. How's our, how we're looking for battles, what's happening, guys?
How's our gaps looking there, mate? We've got our pit stop numbers all looking
Oh, grab Smythe up to 36 incidences.
Oh, Hugo Allen within 6 seconds of the lead now.
He did race a couple of seasons with us, didn't he? Oh, I don't know why I started to race. Get out the car short. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You're trying to get your minimum number of laps in.
Yeah. No, I didn't pay for my entry, so I don't think that would count anyway.
No.
Oh, no, Doug did. He paid for my entry. That's right. Hey.
Yeah. Yeah. No. And, shot to Barry for sorting me out for a refund for.
Did he?
It's hot there, Barry.
Yeah, it's impressive because you expect it to, though. But you can always turn around. Oh, that's your fault for crashing your push bike.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, Grant Bristow.
Too wide. Too wide.
Oh, that's not.
That's not going to go down. Where is that?
No. That's down by about turn 6, coming down after the big sweeping left-hander.
Thanks for the second replay of this one.
I remember that corner well because I crashed during the endurance race
Greg Clark.
with Team Sylvan, didn't I? There, Shane.
Yes,
After the guy in about 17th spot pulled out between me and 5th and the guy in the 4th, and the guy in 4th went by, and the guy in 17th ended up in my nose.
Yes.
I do remember that too, actually.
Certainly got some pretty spread out numbers there. Jack Ma, Matt Stevens battling it out.
Oh, look at that. What a good-looking man he is.
Just on the live chat, Sean Humphreys giving the shout out to Hugo, up the brother Hugo, and then he's called him Melon Man. Melon Man. No, melon, like a watermelon, Melon Man.
Yep.
I'm sure there's a story there.
Yeah, yep. I'm thinking swollen balls, but what are you guys thinking?
Hugo.
He might have a big
Hugo
head.
Allen.
I'm going to go for the swollen balls, but anyway.
Maybe Alan Melon, right? I don't know.
So.
Or maybe he's listening. He can hear. Yeah.
Give us an update on that one, Sean Humphrey.
Yeah, I can't. We watch a potato in the background.
Yeah.
It's growing on me. It's growing on me now, potato.
Well, that's a problem. Put it back in the cupboard, mate.
I was going to go down a tangent of potatoes, but I won't.
Do you reckon there's a story behind why he runs a potato livery, or does he just like potatoes a lot?
Maybe his mates thinks he drives like a potato, so he gets potato car.
Yeah, there we go. So Jono Carswell, Matt Stevens, Jack Ma, good battle here.
Do you turn potatoes into gin or vodka?
I thought it was electricity.
Right, thanks.
Just
So,
waiting
yeah,
to know. Just waiting to know.
Maybe it's an e-car in disguise. Is that what we're thinking?
Alright,
This battle is
nice
spicy.
on pun,
Hello,
nice
Power.
pass, Matt Stevens.
This is spicy. You
Don't
jumped to a
know if
limit?
Jono's gonna let him have it though. See what happens.
So another one in
And here we go, Jack Ma marring around the background.
It's funny, in the photo he's got a big smile on his face. I bet you if he hits him, he ain't got that smile.
Yeah,
So I just had
very close.
Had another one in the live chat saying this is John Wayodi here. So I'm guessing he's not racing anymore because he said Hugo's setup was hard to use on Xbox controller. Laughing face emoji.
Oh, very good, very good.
Well done for you for getting out there and giving that a go anyway.
Yeah, very much doubt he was on the Xbox controller, but hey.
But liar.
Yeah.
Call him out.
Send us a photo. Put a comment in the stream. Send us a photo.
Yeah, I'll fight you. I'll
Show
fight you for that.
us your controller.
Yeah, so John, just feel free to put a post up on the Supercars NZ community page of you cutting laps on your Xbox controller, mate. We all want to see it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Aaron Shota, 16th. Sorry.
That's all right. No, I was going to say you wanted to fight him, but trying to cause a problem here, and I think you better just keep talking.
So, Dylan O'Shea passed Callum Pratt for P4. So, 4 position.
Round the outside there is impressive.
Yeah, Callum wasn't making that easy.
Bit of fisty-cuppies and rubbings racing there.
Yeah, that was
I
like,
think
that was a
I'd be doing a wee
mistake, but it was
redress
like,
there.
yeah, I'd be like, do you want a pack? You can have him back. Nah, you have it. Okay, it's 3 days, mate.
Diego Nevins.
Where is he? Show him.
Where? Oh yeah.
In the dirt.
Yeah, so he left because he got a penalty for just you missed a bit by 20 minutes, and he left. And Barry texted me and was like, we can clear it, mate. But he left. He joined back in, cleared it. He's away laughing.
Good,
Yeah.
he's doing it, so.
Maybe it was a good thing you mentioned it in the stream, because he was probably sitting down to pour himself a cold beverage, and he tuned on. I might as well watch the race if I'm not running in it, and he heard your comment.
Well, at the end of the day, we can that sort of thing we can clear. Oh, because he got disqualified. That's what it was. It was disqualification. It wasn't
For
even
reversing
a flag.
it. Like.
That's a mean
Hugo
rule, isn't
Allen, be interesting to see if he's got the
what
speed to catch. He was
Catch
5
the rat
seconds,
ray.
so
I know he gets the rat way.
He's dropped off a wee bit. He was down just under 6 seconds before.
yeah, that's right. So go Hugo, make it interesting for us, mate.
He might be on a strategy where he's hoping to save a wee bit of fuel for that last stunt, just drag out that last stunt without needing to make an extra stop towards the end.
Yeah, last blast.
So-
Late car coming out in front of him.
So I think Shane said about 39 laps. Well, I think that's out the window.
Oh, this is gonna end up a pretty mean battle. So Dylan O'Shea, Nathan Anderson.
Yeah, so my calculations obviously weren't very good there.
We just bluffed. Didn't even just listen to it. Go. Yeah. We had a yellow too, which takes.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So obviously I went somewhere very wrong with my calculations, but hey, math is never exactly my strong suit. So
Hey, and I'm not trying to be mean. I just saw it. It was lap 41. I was like, hey.
yeah,
I had no idea.
you're correct. So
I'm correct to be mean to you.
what I was going to say as well is I believe the first pit stops happened around 20 minutes into the race, and we've just gone to 20 minutes remaining. So I believe that should signal we are at somewhere around the critical lap marker to be able to fill up and get home.
That's it.
I thought you were going to go down some other track there, but yes, you're correct. Yeah. So the last pit stops before the finish will happen from now.
So Sean Humphreys has followed up with what I
Just
can
called
only
us out. He's called us out.
No, that was John with the controller. This Hugo, so Sean Humphrey is Hugo Allen's mate, and apparently his strategy is to cry mid-race to lose weight.
With tears, as long as he winds his window down to let the tears go out. Yeah, wind your window down, Hugo.
This is definitely an awesome battle going on here, though.
Yeah, definitely. So battle for podium here. Dylan O'Shea, Nathan Anderson.
Ooh.
On a funny note, some of those drivers do lose a lot of weight in a race, don't they? I'm thinking a lot.
Yep.
Yeah. So I was trying to. I heard one day. I don't want to sack because it was a phenomenal amount.
It was quite huge. I remember it as well. I think it was something in the vicinity of over 10 kg or something, was it?
Yeah, I thought it was 16 kgs.
All over the rear.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's a phenomenal amount. Like, you don't. I thought it was the same replay as before, but see how the white car gave up the spot mid corner of the first part of that.
did the right thing and just waited his moment.
Well, wasn't going to work. He's gone deep there. He's probably a little bit too deep, but he's got it back. That's how I drive.
Yep, you got to make it work for you, so you're not overworking the car, so you can make it work at the end as well.
Yeah. I had all the apexes, all of them.
Yep, sideways, left side, right on the right, and right side on the left. Yep.
Yeah, apexes in the guy's car.
Yep. Through the doors. Yeah, what an awesome one. I reckon if this battle's still taking place, and while we're on board with Dylan O'Shea here, we'll put Shane on the on for one last run round for the track for us. For anyone that's joined late towards the end, just to see how the end rolls through.
Sounds
Cool thing.
pretty awesome. Shane, if you're still here, mate.
Yeah, that's how Shane did the answers. I don't think Shane wants to do it. I think Shane's changed his mind.
I think Doug should do it.
What do you reckon, Dave?
Yeah, Doug.
They'll be turn 1, 2, and 3, and 4. It sounds a bit boring.
Yeah, no, that's
And
not
then he'll
that
forget
Doug.
what he's counted at. Yeah. Right.
So starting the lap. On board with
Almost.
Dylan O'Shea, we've got Nathan Anderson in front, down into turn 1 at La Source. First gear, cut the corner quite hard and then pull gears. Running down the hill alongside where I believe all of the pit bays will be located. And then cutting the curb at Eau Rouge, through
Are they
Red,
lift-
uphill,
are they-
a little bit of
Sorry,
a
mate. Are they lifting? Are they lifting now?
I believe Dylan did have a small lift.
Yeah, good on you. Carry on. I don't want to be rude.
And getting the draft alongside on the outside on the way down to Lake Holm. Isn't able to sweep around and take the corner, so has to stay in position and getting very close to the back of the car there. Not quite able to make the move though, so down into Rivage, second gear, long downhill right-hander, fight the understeer all the way through, get on the gas, up to third. Take a bit of the curb there, use plenty of the exit curb, but if you use a bit too much it will give you an off track. And then up to fifth gear, dip back down to fourth for the long downhill double left-hander at pull-on. Don't run over the beginning of that curve there, it'll launch you like what happened with Bruce earlier. And then down to third gear here at Fangers.
Late traffic.
All the way out on the exit curb, and then hold it in third. Use the curb to help turn the car there, and then try and hold it flat through curb pull free. You might have had just a small lift there.
I see you
Sitting in the draft
take
again.
the right at the chicane.
That lapped car communicating and letting them know that he's going to let them go at the chicane.
Right, boys.
So they're going to send it down the inside here. Back down to first gear. Use the curb, don't get onto those sausage curbs. And he's gone onto those sausage curbs after having a bit of contact with the car in front. And the noise when he hit the curb was, well, sounded quite nasty.
Yeah, pretty phenomenal. Alright, good battle here.
Cheers for
Done,
that, Shane.
Shane. Yeah, appreciate it, mate. Thank you.
All good.
You're an absolute master of the art with that stuff. I definitely can't take anything away from you on that.
I've got them very high on incident points as O'Shea, Dylan,
Oh yeah?
but don't know if I'm reading it right. It's like it's over 40, so, but the flag hasn't come up, so who
So
knows?
look at this though.
Oh, and he's just had
Craig Mason.
contact.
Craig Mason.
Mate, you're a cock.
Dylan has just had contact with Nathan, and Nathan went around.
Alright, let's have a quick look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
That's Craig.
Yeah, just waiting for the data skipping, so it's hard to try and click on it when it's doing that. Dylan O'Shea, Nathan Anderson. Yeah, could have been a bit of
Oh.
50-50 there. He was holding his line.
And
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think he
laps.
didn't run wide. I don't think enough room was given, but anyway.
oh, that's yeah, I can't call on that one. Zach Rattray just had a very close moment with a Diego Nivas. If you've got some data on Diego and just let that one run, you'll see him after he rejoined. He managed to he did a 3-point turn to come back onto the track, and he did it right in front of the leader.
Oh,
So just keep letting it roll, keep letting it roll,
Oh,
let it roll, and that's the leader.
oh, relatives, guys, relatives. Wow.
and that explains why the gap between Zach and Hugo had come down to around 3 seconds.
and that's great from him to pull it up like that, eh? Being first known.
Yeah, and that's all it takes. Hugo Allen making his pit stop now.
Yeah, so this will be his last pit stop.
Good spotting there, Doug, too, for that replay. Thank you.
That's all good.
Awesome
Hugo
work.
Allen, Nathan Anderson in the pits. Callum Pratt. Craig Mason doing very well tonight here at Spa.
Yeah.
Right, Richard Allports. Who's our gains?
I mean, I will make just a quick mention there of Craig. You know, he has got a couple of P1 endurance race titles behind him. Sean will know more about where they were.
Yeah, because I was in the car with him, winning them, mate.
Oh, holding hands.
Oh, so you carrying him?
I'm not going to say carrying him. I don't want to say that, because he will listen to this stream. So
Jono Carswell up 22 spots in pit lane now. Well done, Jono.
Yeah, as we come to
waiting for that data to have to readjust itself once these guys come back out of the pit stop.
As we venture into nearly the last 10 minutes of this 2-hour enduro by MRP.
Alright, 2 minutes left, that's well done. It's like it's flowing, eh?
it has, Wayne. Thank you.
It's been great fun.
You've always worried we'll run out of stuff to talk about, but I'm sure we've had it covered tonight. Thanks. There's two great fellas right next to you, mate.
3.
Oh, yeah.
You're looking at a mirror, Wayne.
Fuck you, Doug. That's the first swear word too, wasn't it?
Yeah, first swear word.
And it was pointed as well. Wow.
Yeah. But if I could hit you, I would. Too. Give you a ditty. Nah, not in your state, mate. Not in your state. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't feel it, no.
But I think these long mini enduros is something that we should do more of. I think they're fun. It gets people that we don't normally see in the seats, in the cars, which is cool. It's always nice to see new names. So I really enjoy it anyway. Different people.
Right,
you see
Dylan
different race
O'Shea
stuff.
just got the jump on. Zach coming out. Let's have a look at.
Ooh.
I believe Dylan still needs to pit.
Oh, he's had 4.
No, Dylan was a lap through before, wasn't he?
Yeah.
No, lap 37 was his last stop.
Oh, okay. Oh, call me wrong there. Oh no, it must have been Hugo Allen wasn't it?
Yes.
So it'll be where Ratway White and Allen come together. Which is a very good camera to show us.
Had his 5 stops, that's right.
Do you want to go onto like
on his way out now?
Cam or something?
You need to look at trees.
No, because it'll give us a really good shot of where.
I know.
This is going to be super close. Zach's going to hold on to the lead, but with him still getting up to speed and Hugo at speed, it's going to be pretty close by the time they get to Lacombe.
Alright, no, I thought it might have been a wee bit closer. Oh, yeah, there he is.
So it has closed up from, it was 3 seconds when they came in, and now it's just under a second.
Yeah,
Wow.
alright, gonna be a battle to the end here. Zach, Hugo.
Right, give us our margins there, Wayne, just in case there is something else that pops up, some passes for any other valuable positions.
So Hugo started 28th, and now he's looking to fight for the win. Can he get it done?
Yes, he can, just like Bob the Builder.
I don't know if Craig
that compares
is
to
doing it,
racing, but yeah. So,
but Craig is certainly getting a wee bit closer onto the back of Callum Pratt as well.
The leader is in.
That's a
Alright,
fair effort there from
back
Craig.
to settled race position. So
I reckon Craig's going to give it a go too. He wants that spot.
Yeah, definitely, you know. Oh, and here we go. So that's Diego Neves there.
Craig's off!
is he gonna get a slowdown?
Probably will too, eh?
Just to add insult to injury, yeah.
It's pretty wide there.
So that was Diego Neves, the causing a bit of a hold up there for that traffic. He's been a wee bit all over the place, poor Diego. Maybe
Nathan
he had it.
Anderson, sorry.
Yeah. No, it's just off.
Running a little bit wide.
That's where I was getting all my off tracks, was that corner.
Sorry, Doug. Put you off, mate.
No, that's all good. Yeah, I was just going to say Diego was obviously the one who reversed in pit lane and could come back into the race after being momentarily disqualified.
Yeah, Man Racing Products, MRP, Hugo Allen, 1.3 seconds. Behind
Yeah,
that racing
and-
right now.
And on the live chat, couldn't agree any more with this comment from Mr. Pickering. How good is this? 2 hours of racing, and it comes down to the final laps to decide the podium. Awesome.
Yeah, and it wasn't because of we only had the one yellow just before halfway through. So yeah, this is certainly going to be a race to the what do they call it? One of those sprint race to the finish. Especially with Dylan O'Shea, Craig Mason, and Callum Pratt here. This is pretty cool. If we can get somebody to keep an eye on the.
I've got that.
Those in front, mean, yeah. Oh yeah, so Hugo Allen's still 1.4 seconds. So yeah,
Yes, it
let's
looks like-
settle in.
Has Craig caught back up to him? Sorry.
Yeah, he
Okay.
has. Yeah.
So it looks like Zach's got good pace at the moment, and he's been able to pull a bit more of a gap on Hugo. So it'll be interesting to see if Hugo is able to find a bit more in the last couple of laps.
What are the incident points? Let's have a look. What's Hugo's team?
Hold on.
Man Racing Products and Jacinda Ardern Motorsport. Ooh, spicy.
Going for the switchback around the.
Hugo's good.
He's been.
But Callum certainly driving quite defensively, as he's got all right to do, and certainly at this stage of the race he'll be wanting to hold on to that podium, and that'll be his target, won't be?
Dylan the advantage as well between these two battling. So
Craig's got 31 incident points. And who's the other guy he's fighting with?
Dylan O'Shea.
Callum Pratt. And
Callum
Dylan
Pratt.
O'Shea, yeah.
What's his team name?
Callum Pratt is
Team Callum Pratt.
Craig pulls out from the draft, goes alongside. He's going to be on the outside when they get to Lake but if he can outbrake him on the outside, he might be able to get a bit more momentum.
Oh, and he gets
And
pushed
Cullen's
wide by the MRP
overshot.
car.
They're both around the same point, so it's on.
Yeah, and Craig Mason's definitely got to slow down there after hitting the grass, but he's not going to want to let Callum pass. So
So did Dylan
And
give
Dylan O'Shea
Craig a
totally-
bit of a rub there, or how did they just end up over the grassway there?
So what it looked to me was Callum wasn't making the corner and Craig basically had nowhere to go.
Right, yep.
Well, I'd probably have to agree with that comment. Yeah, he's gone deep. You can see
Yeah,
straight away.
so yeah. He's on
Give
the
it a crack.
inside, his
And just a wee
brakes
bump
were very
there
late.
and a wee bump from Dylan at the braking point didn't help Craig either.
No.
Alright, back to life. Certainly giving Dylan O'Shea podium.
Oh,
Yeah, as the lapped car gets
Oh,
probably a bit
shit.
too far out of the way and goes off into the dirt.
as someone was unhappy about that.
But yeah, so Dylan certainly able to capitalise on that battle and go to P3 and on the podium at the moment. Wonder if Craig's got the pace to catch him up and try and fight for the podium again.
Alright,
the last
here we
lap?
go.
Is
So
this the last
Hugo
lap?
Allen, Ray White.
No, won't be yet, 'cause it's got to go 2 hours first. It'll be 2 hours plus lap.
Alright. 10-4.
No, it'll be when it goes to 2 hours. That will be the final lap.
Yes. What? Same
Is that what I just said?
It was.
No, well, 2 hours plus 1 lap means you get to 2 hours and then the next lap is the final lap.
Isn't that what you
Just
just
have a massive argument.
What you said.
No.
Yes, I think that's what you both said.
No.
They had each other's back
Wait.
before.
When it goes to 2 hours, that'll be when the last lap ticks in, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But plus
Sorry.
two
I
hours.
said 2 hours plus, yeah. I hear
Yeah.
what you're
Yeah.
saying. Sorry about that, folks. Technical difficulty there. My drugs are wearing off.
Need some more.
But I believe, based on where the leaders are at the moment, that they will get one more lap in. Maybe.
Well, I said
Maybe
last
not, actually.
lap. I said last lap, so let's see who's right. Let's see.
Actually, Sean might be right.
It's always a gamble here at Supercars NC.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
why they
Sean
don't
is
show the
right.
white- I don't know why they don't show the white
In
flag.
the broadcasting now. It's
So time's up.
a long
Well,
2
time is
hours.
No, well, it wasn't actually. It was
Alright,
quite easy.
check
Yeah.
a flag.
Does that? That does too.
Isn't it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well
I'll
done.
have a drink from all of you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And well done to Zach.
Yeah. Hugo Allen second.
Yeah, it's a massive effort, up 26 spots from his starting position, and Dylan O'Shea able to climb onto the podium.
Well, wait, let's see. He's not there yet. There's a car right there. And Craig's and right
He's got
behind.
Red O'Keefe just there holding him up. Yeah.
Oh, hey, because his teammate's back. Oh, it is too. You're slowing him up.
Oh, they both spun out. So there,
Who's going to go on the podium?
Callum Pratt takes podium.
Dylan
Dylan O'Shea's reversing.
I think
you're
you need
heading
to
in the
teach
right
Dylan how to grab
Craig
reverse there,
Mason,
Doug.
4 spots. Well done,
No.
Dylan, taking the 4th and taking 5th
yeah,
spot.
Callum
and,
Pratt.
What a finish. What
Yeah,
an absolute
definitely.
finish.
Yeah, Matt Stevens on his
We
way
couldn't
around
have
now.
done any better.
I was
It's
gonna
classic.
say, yeah,
Classic,
definitely
I
classic.
think
wasn't.
it was team blocking right at the end there.
Yeah.
Which, unfortunately, that's part of motorsport.
Oh, he's,
so,
I think he was just holding his racing line.
yeah, it's motorsport, so you can do it.
Alright,
still love
well
this
done
reversing.
everybody. Nathan Anderson,
Yeah.
9th spot. Jack
And
Murray, good
Aaron
race. Jack,
Jam.
10th. Aaron Shaw. John Carswell.
Yeah, raced well. 12. Yeah.
Yeah, Graham Smythe.
Up 20 spots.
Not Smithy.
Down
Down
the line, yeah.
Matt Gerard. Yeah. Awesome
Yeah.
stuff.
Good race, good race.
Mate, Bill, he gained 2 spots. Steve only lost a couple.
Yeah, Bill's done, so
Yeah, they'll be stoked with
awesome.
that.
Well done.
Alright.
Awesome.
So,
Awesome stuff.
what are you going to do, Sean? You going to wind this up, man?
Yeah, mate. Has everyone crossed the line? They have. All right. So obviously, thank you very much for coming along to the broadcast and lounges stream of the MRP 2-hour enduro. All prizes will be announced by MRP on Facebook. We'll definitely share those prizes, and we'll post it up as well. Big thanks to obviously MRP, but you guys doing all this, taking time out of your days to stream this race. So thank you, Shane, Doug, and Wayne. Without you, none of this would have happened. So congratulations to the podium as well, Zach, Hugo, and Callum. And what was that? Craig did get 4th in the end.
Yep.
Yeah. So I've really enjoyed it. We can't wait. And if anyone out there wants to do a bit of GT3 driving or V8 supercar driving, join our league. And we only sign people up at the start, so if you're going to sign up with us, sign up at the start of the season, and you can race 6 or 7 nights a week. On that note, thank you guys, and we will see you next season. Cheers.